best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Trey Reed here from The Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz with a little programming note. The Wild Side will be on Wednesday night, January 21st and 28th the next couple of weeks, and then again on February 11th, Wednesday night version of The Wild Side.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Ouachita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs. Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Ouachita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Check 1 2, check 1 2 3 4.
I'm
Check it,
jamming,
check it,
I am
check it.
jamming on the one.
0600. What's the O stand for?
Oh my
What?
God,
It's early.
All right, folks,
Is this
enjoy the show.
showtime?
Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David Bazzel,
Yep.
Roger Scott,
Yep.
and Justin Moore.
Justin!
Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Ba-ba-dow.
Rather wheel brought me a through train, take it right across Mississippi clean.
I was on that midnight flyer out of Birmingham.
Smoking into New Orleans. Wow, 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 wow.
Help me get out of Louisiana, just help me get to Houston town.
Thanks, Outlaw. You know, Christian, what we do at this time, we tell all 609ers to move it, move it, move it. Let's go.
Hit that tag on that. Move it! Move it! Move!
Now.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Promise land.
I gotta hand it to you. That was good.
What's up, Terry?
It's Arkansas, baby.
Hey, that's D-Mac, man. That's D-Mac. I think it is.
That's your main tape.
We're going to evaluate that.
Come on, that's your main.
All right, Chris, let's hear it.
Telephone.
Los Angeles.
Jermaine, is that you?
It's Arkansas, baby.
Wow. I want to hear D-Max next to that. When
Don't blow this force, Gene!
Gene!
You blew it!
I'm Rick James.
Whoa!
Working on a T-bone steak, a la carte flying over to the Golden State.
I hate rude behavior in a man. Won't tolerate it.
No. No.
Live long and prosper.
Up-a-down.
I like meat.
Los Angeles!
Obama!
I'm touching the man. Whoa, RJ.
All right, good morning, everybody. Just changing something up here on Facebook. I see people are checking in with us on our text line.
Check on.
Facebook, Twitter.
Wow, what a post you
Twitch.
have. Wow.
Oh, you see that on the...
I see on the clergy.
Yeah, just want to, we've still got a couple slots to fill on the Clergy Bowl. So just put that out there. We'll get that done today. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, David.
Filling in for Josh Neighbors. Again, Christian Weaver, the Wizard. Is that the nickname you like, the Wizard? The
What do you
Wiz?
like the Wizard? You know who gave it to me?
Who's that?
Tommy Smith.
He did.
He did.
And where did we get the Wizard? Just because you were so smart?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
has
believe
to
so.
be.
Wow.
Now,
That's pretty cool when
do
the,
they
when,
use
the,
that?
when
Yeah.
the outlaw gives you a nickname.
Listen, you've been christened.
Yeah.
When you've been christened.
What did Tommy call you?
That's for satellite. That's for satellite.
You called him Gator sometime in
Sometimes
reference to
I did.
Burt Reynolds. And,
there was a time, when I first started hanging out with him and Big Dave, that was. Speaking of which, the Gator McCluskey, the White Lightning pool hall down in Benton.
I know. How about that?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
It's happening everywhere, buddy. Steve Qualls, he had a collapse. All the
It's
boat
collapsing everywhere.
You see the boat one, what do you call it?
The dock.
The dock in Hot Springs. Did you see what they did? The same thing happened last year. They rebuilt it. It fell down again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you slant? Do you not make it? Is it because it's flat on the top and
I don't.
maybe
well,
you can pitch it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Makes any difference.
Listen, we need a contractor to tell us why. I had an old neighbor.
I mean,
of
that
mine-
whole building. I mean, you're talking about that one that you're talking about in Benton, Roger. The building
That was
next
a
to it,
building.
the front of it just
That's
fell
what I was
out.
telling you. It's an old building.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
old.
what's in the, what
Hey.
was the roof. I mean, is made. How many times has that been tarred? I don't know.
You talking about scary? Did you see those girls running out of the back of the? It was on Channel 7 last night. The girls
No.
in the building to the side of that.
No.
They're sprinting out of the back. They see the front of their building collapsing. Now the other one looked like the whole thing fell in, so that could have happened to them.
That's why I was telling you. I wonder what Kate's doing. What are they doing up on their roof?
Oh
to
yeah,
do all that
that's
stuff?
right,
Yeah.
and that's around the corner from them, right?
It's on the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point. I tell you, we were talking about it, Christian. If you have not driven your car much, I'm just telling you, the snow and sleet that you have on your top of your roof is like bricks.
Yeah.
It is like a brick. When it started, I told Jessica, I think I might have scratched the car when it came off the top. I mean, it's like dented it. I mean, that's how hard it is. And now
we'll be at Fletcher's tomorrow, and then we'll evaluate your car.
some of the driving conditions are still a little dicey.
Rick's here, so it's the first time he's gotten out. Ralph,
Yeah.
I talked to Ralphie
Get
yesterday.
better. It's getting better.
It's getting
It's
better,
getting
but
better.
if your street's not been cleared,
That's
it's
right.
still ice.
Yeah.
It's going to fall big time today,
Yeah.
I would think, but
Yeah.
it's still
And it gets cold again
iceberg
this weekend.
thick, man. I'm telling you.
I almost feel like it was easier to drive
No.
earlier in the week before the little melt. And
It
then you
was.
got
Yeah, I
a
think
little
you're right.
sulfified.
In that
you're right.
regard, it sure was.
I'm telling you, even with boots, you can't get traction because it's so hard. The little bit of snow is so hard with the sleet underneath it.
Yeah.
But
And again, it's going to thaw again today. And I got out yesterday and was going to do some thaw. My mother-in-law has a Honda, and her tires are just spinning in my drive because it's gotten more ice and it's got to get up under that thing. And the sun is directly hitting some of my driveway. It's not thawing out. Maybe underneath it's getting a little bit more crunchy, and I can see parts of my lawn now. But it's still crazy.
and if I'm not mistaken, can we confirm that are the schools still out? I think they are.
I can't confirm that. I
Christian,
don't know.
do you know?
Titus goes back to daycare today.
Okay,
so they're
maybe.
open.
Yeah,
Okay.
so real quick.
Follow like Bryant School District.
661-1037. Pop us a text and let us know.
I know my trash service decided the day before yesterday they're just calling it quits for the entire week.
Yeah, I presume that. Let us know if you're having school today. What school district you're having. Yeah, Roger. I just my trash is. I mean, it's not going to be picked up today. Listen,
well, you're a one cat dude. I mean,
I'm a one cat dude. I know what that means.
Hashtag that and tweet that out. Morning Mayhem. Hashtag one cat dude. But I mean, your trash pile up. It's not as significant as a couple of adults and all that. And you don't eat the same thing.
Couldn't make it up my hill. Couldn't make it up my driveway. I'm going steps now, though.
What sucks is my trash gets picked up on a Friday, and last week, of course, they didn't pick it up because
day.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Day was Monday. They take off for that.
Yeah.
And then the schedule gets pushed back to Saturday.
Yeah.
They couldn't pick it up Saturday because the weather, and they better pick it up tomorrow.
I got more service. So I get picked up on Monday. He moved it to Tuesday. Tuesday came out after I'd already put it out there for Tuesday, knowing that if they come, they're going to try to probably come as early as they can. They said, no, you know what? We're going to call it quits all week. So it's going to, so it's in there. One thing I do, I take a lot of non-perishable. I take a lot of non-food stuff and put it in a different sack so that doesn't fill up my can.
He's not a
well, it's a veteran move because you don't want to leave your food out because you got vermin out there that might be. You never know what vermin may be looking for food.
True. Chris White, our good buddy from Simmons Bank, Roger, he said, PA is closed today. Okay. And then he sent something afterward that was not so positive. Again, what that means, if you're a parent, that means you got more to juggle today.
True.
And if you have multiple kids in school, did you see who's the guy with Bargetzi?
Nate.
Yeah. Did you see have you heard his deal?
Nope.
He said he and his buddy traded off watching each other's kids. And he said, I sent my daughter, he sent his son. He said, it's not even equal. He should do 10 watches for me for what I'm having to do with his son. I gave him a princess. He gave me a bobcat.
Okay.
His son is just he said he's just explosive with his mother. He's my daughter, she goes, great point. But if you're having to watch kids and you've got more than one, if you've got 4 or 5 that are.
Well, there's some bit like I think Meredith is still working because you can work from home. I think you still work from home, and if you've got, of course, Samantha works from home. We don't have any kids,
right?
But if you're working, Christian's wife, so you're working from home. That's their gig anyway.
It's the gig.
And now you have kids that are there, so you're having to do.
Shut
both
up
of
back
those
there!
things.
Quiet down.
What you know what it is? It's called NyQuil Jello shots.
I did have.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not going to say who it was. So 2 days ago, a woman had called me about an event.
Watching her kids?
And her kids were in the background, and the kids were screaming. She goes, kids! She goes, your dad is on the phone. A very important business call. And I'm like, what about you? You're on the phone too. Anyway, they quiet. Then they get back loud again.
Yeah.
Anyway, so hats off to you parents that are having to juggle, working and having your kids at home. Look at that guy. I'm just getting ready to announce our lineup today. Who walks in? Our first big guest. Push me in, Joe. Just crushed my rib. Come on, Joe. Joe Klein.
At least he's not wearing his basketball coat.
The gentle giant arrives here thanks to Corky's. Corky's is open, both locations.
Are they? Because I don't know. We never get food.
Corky's is, I saw the food. He brought it up yesterday, so I know they were open.
What were you
Welcome
doing?
back. Welcome back to life.
Thank you.
What food?
Listen, after we saw the other night, looking all dapper, the pictures I took, I had a lot of women going, who is that guy?
Yeah, who is that guy?
Turtleneck and
he's like
sport
3
coat.
guys.
Did you see the post?
No.
Look at,
I don't do social media.
He didn't. What Dana does.
Thousands of people.
You know what they commented on? Your skin. Great skin.
I replied to your comment about my skin.
You sure did.
He is looking very dapper. Look
It's
at him.
I'm going to Northwest Arkansas after the show.
Really?
I got to speak at their version of the Tip-Off Club.
Oh, okay.
Hogs Illustrated.
Yeah. Interesting that you're talking about that. In addition to Joe up here today, we're going to hear from Wally Hall at 7:30. Pretty contentious Board of Trustees meeting yesterday. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but
of course not.
The board voted 7-3 to have the college pay the athletic department, give more money. And it was apparently sounds like it was, everybody was on the same page and it was sort of rushed through. And so we'll talk with Wally about that. And, because, for years, Frank Broyles had never said we're not going to do student fees. Some colleges in the SEC do it, some do not, Joe. But the way it was done, according to the news report, it said that both Hunter Yurchek, I don't know if I believe this or not, but he said, well, I really haven't seen it. I haven't seen the details on this. And the chancellor said, neither have I. And that's what Kevin Crash said. Well, neither have I. This does not look like it's, the transparency factor does not look good here. We need to wait and just talk through how we're going to, because they just said, hey, we're going to give $6 million a year from the college has got to give $6 million a year to the athletic department. You used to be the athletic department would give money to the university every year. That's over. And so, anyway, we'll find it from Wally. Wally's clued in. There were 3 people who voted against it. And listen, I don't mind if that's what they decide needs to be done, but it sounded, you shouldn't have on that kind of deal. If you have some concerns, you seems like you would not. You talk that out and go, okay, let's get the details, and we'll come back in a few weeks or a couple months and do it. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that has to happen, that happens everywhere, and again, I'm not saying that they're not aligned, but you want alignment.
Yeah, no question. I agree. I agree.
Your administration and
no
your
question.
chancellor and your
and that hasn't been the case.
They've got to be lockstep with this because this is a, and then you're raising ticket prices.
Ooh, I know.
And so, and again, it's just it's like this, man. I don't mind paying taxes to the government.
Yeah.
But I hate it now.
Yeah.
I've hated it for a long time. Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because they're not good stewards of our money.
Oh, that's a great point.
And
that's a great point. Yeah.
When I look at buyout,
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, we got to have more money.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah.
That's like, we're going to raise your taxes so we can give it to this country over here. Well, I'm not paying taxes for that country over there. I'm paying taxes for you guys to help me have, and my family and my people in my community have a better life.
Roger, it's 6:22, and that big man, that 7-footer, just got up on his soapbox and started laying down the law.
Let me tell you,
on Morning Mayhem.
Let me tell you what.
Boom.
Let me tell you what.
Christian, that ain't on Sirius Satellite
today.
Put
this out there and tweet this out, because what Groot just did was let everybody know you're running for state rep.
Anyway,
they would kill. I would not.
I'm here
First of all, I'm unelectable. Cannot get elected. So,
are you like me? You have a walk-in closet of skeletons? No way.
You're
clean.
That,
you're clean.
And I'm opinionated. And
yeah, I know.
And not
I know. It cost you your gig with Broyles, didn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Even back then.
Good for you.
Listen, I'm with you 100% on both of those counts, Joe.
And again, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nobody in Indiana nobody has a problem in Indiana right now if they came to you and said, We're going up in ticket prices. It's like,
I know.
Cool. How much you want?
I know.
Joe, you're raising my prices.
Nobody has a problem with basketball right now.
I know.
Well, you're raising my prices on a 2-10 season.
Right. How much you want? Now you're coming at me with this, and it's kind of like. And again, I'm not looking at their books. I don't see their books. I don't know how they operate, but
maybe
it's just.
We'll hear from Wally. I'm sure Wally's been talking to the folks involved with this. We'll see what he says. Linda Mayo, brought to you by Sanders Ground Essentials, will be with us at 8:35. Jacob and Daryl Jones will be stopping by. Roger, it's getting close to Valentine's Day. Obviously, Jones and Son is an option. And they're good guys. And I got to play a little Fact or Crap, brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment. Got a couple good little things to throw at you today. National Corn Chip Day. Do you integrate corn chips in any of your dishes, Joe Klein?
In everything.
In everything.
Fritos.
Did you hear that? Fritos, yes. Oh. You know what?
Most underrated chip in the world.
I'm still
Fritos. The big ones. The big dip.
Scoop.
The big scoop.
I'm still.
You know they're big as your thumb.
They are. I'm still eating on the Corky's, Roger, that I bought Friday, and I will go week.
It'll be good till Valentine's Day.
Thank you. What is a polo pole? Is that what it is? What do you say? When you start from the. What is it? What is this thing?
From cradle to grave?
No, the ribs are.
From pole to pole.
I've had 10.
Wire to wire.
Wire to wire. And is there a pole one too? Wire to wire is what I'm thinking.
I've looked down in my fridge sometime and seen a little Corky's dry ribs in there that I got 7 to 10 days ago, and I throw them in there.
Warm them up, baby.
You don't even throw them in.
Fall off the bone. Brandon, what's up? You got something for us today?
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, sir. Good morning, David, Roger, Christian. You guys do a phenomenal job.
Thank
you. Joe, great call the other night.
Yeah.
Called to let you guys know Little Rock Little Rock School District, they're out. My oldest son, he goes to Baptist Prep. They're out as well.
Okay.
You can only anticipate they're going to be out again tomorrow. Wow. You guys mentioned the trash earlier. I run a local nursing home. You ought to see the mountain of trash that I have behind the nursing home right now.
I bet.
Yeah, it's disastrous. Anyway, you guys do a great job. Appreciate
thanks,
your time
dude.
this morning.
Thanks,
Brandon.
Thank you.
So can I tell you, I can't recall 4 days of school, public school being closed here. I mean, we had a foot of snow last year. And I don't really. It wasn't closed for that. I don't think 4
if
days.
the trash truck isn't getting out, then the buses are.
Yeah.
It's ice.
And I don't know how many kids actually take buses anymore.
For 3 days, and it's chunks of ice.
You can't. I mean, I'm telling you,
it took me 3 days to get my driveway clean, and I've got a. It's not a little driveway, but shouldn't take 3 days, Roger.
Someone says here, Conway schools are closed today.
I think they're all closed.
Arkadelphia schools are out. Magnolia out. Hey, somebody says Governor Joe, the largest governor in the history of our country would be Joe Klein.
It just makes sense, and we're talking about that again. I mean, it's just like in taxes. Who's going to pay the burden on some of those things? I know we all have to pay taxes. It's all relative.
You don't mind
when
paying
I go,
taxes.
Because it's for the streets. It's for the cops.
Right.
It's for all those things. Even the schools. If I don't have a kid in school, I'm cool with that.
And it goes when I make this statement. You see what's going on in Minnesota, so everybody's going to say you're
leaning
Democrats and Republicans do both. I mean, they're both at fault on this. So.
Well, but again, Joe, when I go up there and I pay $20 for a soda, and I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it could be, and that's who that you're knocking me out of it, and your in-stadium experience isn't reflecting any of that sort of thing. Hot Springs schools are closed.
Yeah, nobody in Indiana is complaining about it.
When you're winning, you're not.
No, that's right. That's right.
Sylvan Hills out, Harding Academy out, Perryville out, UALR's closed today, Cabot and Benton are out, Arkadelphia out. Everybody.
UALR's closed, but they still play tonight, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Roger.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Tennessee State.
We know that for a fact. They are playing at the Jack.
I know that they are 5.5-point underdogs. If in fact they are playing or not, I can't answer.
And we don't have the line for Kentucky, Arkansas
not yet.
What would you think?
Available.
What would you think it'd be, Joe?
It's going to be under 5.
But around 5. Who was it?
I
somebody said 5 yesterday.
3 to 5. I mean, I think Kentucky's going to play very inspired.
Better than they did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 25-point loss to Vandy.
And it's Calipari, and even if you haven't, if you're a new guy, you know what went on there, and so a lot of people go, well, these guys weren't here. Well, they know because they're living in that big blue nation bubble. And they understand how bad they want to beat Calipari, and they're good. I mean, they had. I mean, they were good.
They won 5 in a row. I think not by much, but they did.
They got spanked the other night, but we got spanked.
We did. That's right. So, someone says here, gentlemen, no offense, talking about all the collapsing of roofs, but I saw enough of a collapse during the recent 2-10 hog season to keep me unhappy. Yeah, that was a collapse. Have you seen all the buildings and things collapsing under the weight of the is that something as a business owner you've worried about a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you bet.
Gotta have that roof now. Yeah, from the cat down in my hometown. I assume that's where he's from, unless he's seen the news, because we know about Qualls and Design Lab, but tons of damage. Boat docks, obviously, we've seen that. Car dealership buildings, he says, are damaged. Furniture stores, same thing. Metal buildings are a danger. That's big time. And he also says the schools are closed.
Yeah, I tell you, listen, if you're not paying attention, you better, like today, go out there and look and make sure that your building is structurally sound to be able to hold up that mess. Because
don't be in it.
Don't be in it. All right, don't go away. 628.
Join David and Roger in Sherwood this Friday, bringing Morning Mayhem to Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Shop end-of-month deals in person or online at FletcherDodgeChryslerJeep.com.
This is Sports Center.
Last night in college basketball, Central Arkansas beat Queens 100-90. The Bears were led by senior guard and Bryant native Cam Hunter, who had a season-high 31 points. It was Central Arkansas's fourth straight win. They're 6-2 in conference play. Their next game will be at home against Eastern Kentucky on Saturday. Arkansas State fell to Old Dominion 75-71 at home. They'll host Marshall on Saturday. Tonight, Little Rock men and women will take on Tennessee State, with the women playing at 5 and the men following that game at roughly 7:30. Both games will be on ESPN+. Radio coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A little more melting of the snow today. Will warm up to 45 degrees with a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, there's a 30% chance of some rain showers and maybe even a little bit of light snow as it tails off at the end. Overnight, we'll drop down to 26, but as the preset moves through, we'll likely be above freezing. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
David Bazzel here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They're a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. That's right, you heard it correctly. Schedule a residential interior project now, and CertaPro will cover the cost of paint and primer. Hurry, though, as these incredible savings only apply to jobs done in January and February, so make sure to schedule yours today. Since these are the slowest months, CertaPro just wants to keep great crews busy. It's that simple. Don't wait. Schedule today at CertaPro.com before the schedule fills up. That's Certa with a C, CertaPro.com. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
I like meat.
They call him Big Joe.
There we go.
From Slater Moe. He is a 7-foot man, muscle and meat. One of the leading scorers in Razorback history. Big Joe led the Hogs to an amazing 75% winning percentage, including a historic win against number 1 Michael Jordan and North Carolina. He captured Olympic gold, then added an NBA world title with MJ and the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
Big Joe actually played with as many NBA teams as Tom Brady won Super Bowls. But who's counting?
Yeah.
He loves Westerns and worships Barry Manilow. Now representing Corky's Ribs and Barbecue, Joe Culline.
Great to have Joe here, thanks to Corky's. Both locations open now. I know you're glad to get back.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Just want to give a shout-out to Clevenger Recreation. They did Carson Clevenger is a part owner in Corky's, but Reed and Mike own a kind of an excavating company. They build playgrounds and stuff in the summer, but they came out, and if you still need some work done, they do it at a fair price, and they do a good job.
You know, it's interesting. You know me, Roger and Joe. Christian, you don't know this, but I eat out a lot. You know, so even during this, you know, I've gone out and eaten. And what's happened in a lot of restaurants like yours was closed because one of the reasons too, customers can't get there, but also you can't replenish. You know, I went to Waffle House. You know what they have, Roger? A modified menu.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah,
you listen. Went to another place, modified menu, because you just hadn't had your food services come by.
No, the big trucks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They have a hard time getting out.
So you're saying it's not scattered, covered, chunked, no, it could just be scattered.
You got 3 bowl options, A, B, or C. Take one of them.
And that's the way the lady talks.
Hey, I was going to, of course, see a big game this Saturday, 5:30, Kentucky, Arkansas. Wally had a great article today talking about the first time. Do you remember when Arkansas played Kentucky in 1992
as SEC opponents?
Yeah, that's right. That was let me see, what was it? 105 to. I mean, it was a pretty good whipping. Let's see what the score was. I should know that. 105 to 88.
Yeah.
And that was like, we're here. And what did Nolan do at the end of the game? Do you remember?
No.
He told the players, he huddled them up.
No, this is
He said, run off, don't celebrate on the court. Run off and act like no big deal. He did, and what a great idea that was. Yeah, just so man, they're no big deal here because we'd rolled in for the Southwest Conference, and how about that?
Yeah, no,
who was the coach at Kentucky
Pitino.
at the time? Patino. Wow, we're talking about some great coaches at Kentucky.
No, that was a statement. When you talk, if you want to see the definition, of what is a statement win? That's a statement.
Yeah, it was, and he had some hard calls in there, and then Wally went on to point out that. That SEC tournament later that year, there was a lot of hog calling. I can't remember. I don't think we won it, but they realized, wow, we've got to.
But I mean, Kentucky for Kentucky invitation.
Yeah, it could not be.
It was like us. It was like us going to Southwest Conference in Dallas.
So Roger, I'm going to show you this picture.
No! I've heard that before.
I'm going to show it to you and Joe and Christian. So somebody did this. So you see, it's a Mount Rushmore of Razorback great basketball players. So you got Corliss on the left, Moncrief to the second to left, Todd Day third, and then they've got the freshman Darius Acuff Jr. fourth. Okay. And so, Joe, I know that obviously we're going to say there's no way you put Darius Acuff Jr. fourth at that point. So
let's
that's right. So
let's pull on the reins,
and I'm sure somebody's just having fun with that.
But I mean, he's
who would be the fourth? That is a. Do you agree with those three?
I have no problem.
Yeah, I got no problem. Guess what? I got no problem with them. But
Scotty, do you go?
Thurman?
Joe Klein?
No.
Alvin?
Two-time All-American. No.
Ooh,
Joe was the most decorated.
Yeah,
Joe was the most decorated out of that era, that '80s era. That's a fact. It's either that or somebody off the. Well, you've already got.
Put Joe Johnson on. It's because of NBA, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got Delph, you got Brewer.
Yeah.
Okay, what about? Wait a minute.
Lee Mayberry.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back. Why don't we go back before that? If you look at the record book.
Wait, you want to put Steve Shaw on?
No. Who was the? If you look and see one of the greatest scorers we see his name all. But before they had 3-point shot, he was.
Martin Terry.
Martin Terry.
Yeah.
Now again, we don't know much. I don't remember much about his teams, but from a scoring standpoint, he still's got a lot of the records.
I would lean to Delph or Brewer, probably Brewer, Ron Brewer.
So you would take two of the triplets.
I would take because that's when it started.
Yeah,
I mean, they're the reason Corliss is there. They're the reason Todd Day's there. They're the reason Acuff's there. They're the reason I'm there.
Yeah, right. Oh, no, I know. You get what's funny.
They came when there was nothing.
All right, let me ask you.
Because Brewer hit that shot that beat your.
Okay, let's ask this.
Fighting Irish.
To make it easier or maybe tougher, since 2000 in this century, if you had to pick one person to be on the Mount Rushmore, that fourth, who would it be from 2000 to 2025? Is there a clear cut? There may not be.
You know, so you know what you got to go from 2000 to 2020
Bobby
because
Portis?
from 25,
Portis.
Portis maybe
Gafford,
player of the year and that sort of thing.
Gafford was good. I mean,
since Portal and NIL, there's nobody.
If you put it that way,
Acuff is in the conversation.
In the conversation,
right?
Because the 2000s has been,
there's what's going on there, but you got Ronnie Brewer, Sonny Weems.
Yeah, it's tougher to find. It's tougher to settle on one in the 2000s, right? 3 decades.
Well, I say from 2000 to 20 because the 20 to 25 or to where we are right now, there's it's a one. They're one and doneers, So unless you go Portis,
And
Portis
that's
obviously highly decorated.
And that is a good point.
Championship team, player. He was SEC Player of the Year, wasn't he?
How far do we go back for one and doneers? How far does that go back?
they go back.
Well, one and doneers one thing. I'm talking about for us.
Our
Everyone
first one and doner was who?
Who was it?
Was this?
Corliss stayed 2 years.
Yeah, it wasn't Scotty. I mean, he left early.
Was it
though,
Joe?
right?
Was it Joe Johnson?
Joe played 2.
Wow. Did anybody? Who was our one and done?
Didn't Patrick Beverly technically only play 1, but he didn't go to the NBA afterwards?
Have we? Anthony Black was a one and done. I know that's most recent.
Yeah,
that group. Yeah,
this past group, Muss's group. Yeah. Is anybody else? Walsh. Yeah.
Walsh.
We really haven't had a lot of ones.
Moses Moody was.
Nick Smith, Moses Moody. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
There's got to be somebody else.
Somebody don't know.
Who? All right. Let me ask this: Who was the greatest player? It's got to be Corliss and Scotty that came out early when you could come out as juniors. Who else besides Corliss and Scotty? Anybody else that came out as a junior? Because is that what they would allow you to go 3 years and then get out?
They went 2 years.
You could leave after 1, right?
Corliss went 2 years.
Okay, that's right. Wow,
But
Corliss
nobody
played-
did it.
It was only 2 years for Corliss?
Could you imagine
Really?
if Corliss would have played?
Oh, I thought
know.
he went back to back.
Oh,
Really?
no. Is that right?
I thought he
was
went.
a
I thought he
freshman?
was a freshman
With the Natty?
Freshman, soft junior, wasn't he?
No,
Did they win
They won
it all as a freshman?
No, I don't think he was.
No,
I think
he's a sophomore.
I think
he's
it's third
that-
year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I say because he'd had to win the Natty as a freshman then. Isn't it funny that you go? It was a big deal.
Well, back in the day, if you got a one and done, you won a championship.
But I was,
and Kentucky did that. But then,
I get it because sports have changed. Though, wouldn't it be fun to have 3 years with that dude with Acuff or any of the ones we're talking about, Moody or Anthony Black? By the way, Anthony Black last night. Did you guys see the numbers?
26, I think.
He's
Big
balling.
night.
Christian, I want to let you know, you are the NBA guy, but I was paying attention last night. 26 points for Black, 11 of 19 in field goals, 4 for 7 from 3, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, you think about it, he's only, 20?
21, 22 maybe?
Is he, Joe? The 20?
He's early 20s.
Yeah. So, he's still a kid. And look at, those are great numbers. Who was that against, Christian? Was it Miami, right? Yeah. It was Miami, 133 to 124. Roger, we have to Christian, look up and find out when they're playing at Oklahoma City.
You want to take Joe?
Joe should go with us.
I don't know why.
It's a great idea. Joe, you want to go with us if we do Morning Mayhem trip to see?
We'll cover all the
Oklahoma
expenses.
City or Memphis?
We'll cover your
it's either go to Memphis or Oklahoma City.
We cover your expense. We cover your expenses.
Really?
Yep. Now, granted,
we're all in the same room.
First of all,
we all stay in the same hotel
room. We do
room.
that.
Same bed too.
Do I get my own room?
Listen, we load up. We load up with takeout from Corky's.
Do I have to
you don't have to drive. You don't have to do anything.
But I don't have to be in the same car with you for 2.5, 3 hours.
No. Listen, people are going, man, what's wrong with you and Joe? And I'm just going to let them all know. There's nothing wrong with Joe and I, or he wouldn't call me and ask him to come get him in this weather. So that's the kind of friend I am, and I'll do it, Joe.
And did you show up?
Well, you didn't give me the address. You didn't give me the address. Which is something you just won't give me the address.
They play the Thunder on February 3rd next week.
So close. I don't think
we can't do it. No,
that's the only.
Is that it?
Yeah.
They've
already played the Memphis game, and they've already played.
Blow it.
Well.
Okay, what about Dallas? What about Dallas?
Let me look that up.
Look up Dallas.
I do want to say,
we can do that.
I think in this era of college basketball, it's hard to become a legend at your school when you only stay one year.
No question.
True that.
But you can have a year just as good as anybody else has had at your school.
Darius Acuff.
I think Darius Acuff has had.
Yeah, no question. Numbers keep. I tell you, when Joe. When you start seeing every time on TV and they go, let's compare Acuff to the other guards that Cal has. And the numbers, and they're all great players, but you know what? His numbers are almost better than everybody at this point of the year.
Oh, he's worth the price of admission.
Yeah, how about that? Derrick Rose and all the other ones.
Yeah.
Right there's a petty part of me that still
There's a petty part.
I think he wore a blue jacket again when he played Kentucky last year.
Who cares?
I do.
Did they win?
Yeah.
Did they beat Kentucky?
Yeah. You know
could
what?
have wore a blue suit.
You know what? I don't care.
You could have walked out there with
listen,
a UK.
I want him. You know what?
You could have walked out there
$9
with
billion
a UK,
to the
UK
NBA.
baseball hat on and coached us, and if we beat him, I wouldn't have cared.
Now let me tell you something. $9 billion is what he's gotten people in there. Give me a championship, and you can wear your. You can wear your.
I think he's gotten rid of the blue.
No, he hasn't.
This year. Yeah. Is
I'm gonna text him on the way.
You
up there.
text him, and you tell him.
I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna find a way to double your NIL money if you'll go all blue suit on me.
Okay,
Well, hey,
that's fine.
remember what
you
happened?
want to be a male member? You go right ahead. But I do not. Listen, I do not like that.
We won the game, but he wore a blue coat.
You know what? it's just me, Joe.
Do we?
I know it's you.
And that's you know what? I stand by.
I'm coming over the
I stand
table.
by. I stand by.
Do you guys remember what happened last
coming
time?
over the table. I'm just telling you. I'm
on.
ready to come over the table.
Do you remember
see this camera I'm holding right here?
Yeah.
Guess where it's gonna be?
Huh?
Do you remember what?
Go ahead, Matt.
Never mind,
Go ahead.
never mind.
We're listening.
No, I said, do you remember the last time that we had you two and Cal on at the same time?
I do, absolutely.
Remember what happened?
Yes.
Joe? The church. He goes, Hot Springs.
I had a church. Oh, yeah.
and
St. John's.
Roger wasn't sure about that.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Hey, coach. Hey, coach. You got $9 billion is what the players have made in NBA. How many championships does that get you, Kentucky? How many do you have? He doesn't care.
I think he had one in Kentucky.
One.
Yeah.
One.
I hope he gets one here.
Here's
All
the
right.
thing, Joe. Listen, you want to wear that jacket? Wear the jacket if you want to. But my father fought in Korea to give me the right to complain about it. Say what you will.
All right, if you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the text line. Don't go away.
This is the Pigskin Preacher bringing you the word. In 1963, President John F. Kennedy said, "If we cannot now end our differences, at least we can make the world safe for diversity. Our basic common link is that we all inhabit the same small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal." We need this wisdom now more than ever as we face the challenges of living together in peace. May all of us work and pray for peace on earth and goodwill to men. Doubleby celebrates the wonderful diversity that makes up the populace of Arkansas. Black, white, rich, poor, urban, rural, we are all neighbors. Come into one of the 34 Doubleby's locations across Arkansas, and you'll be greeted like family, because you are family. Doubleby's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doubleby's.
Now through February the 1st at Fort Thompson's, the end of season sale. 40% off all stock apparel, 20% off boots and waders. Get ready for next year. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood.
Hey, Central Arkansas, are you tired of living in pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches? The Joint Chiropractic is the answer. Open Monday through Saturday so we can fit even the busiest schedules. With convenient locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Bryant, relief is always close by. First visit is just $29, including your consultation, exam, and adjustment, and you never need an appointment. See us at The Joint Chiropractic and start feeling better today.
It's cold. Like, why did I leave the house cold? That's why you stop at Family Market for a hot cup of community coffee, bean to cup, every time. So yes, it's fresh. And here's where it gets smart. Buy a large community coffee and you get 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gas with your Family Market rewards card. Now let's talk Big Mondays. That's premium grade gas for the price of mid-grade gas. Unless you're mad at your money, I honestly don't know why you wouldn't have a rewards card. Because when you shop and save at Family Market, you never pay full price for gas. Ever. And it's not just gas. Grab chips, protein bars, sodas, or go healthy with salads, sandwiches, and Topo Chico water. Yeah, the good stuff. Plus fountain drinks and more hot community coffee. And remember, every large drink knocks 5 cents off a gallon. Visit Family Market stores in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster. No store near you yet? Relax. One's coming, and you'll be glad it did. Family Market. Shop smart, save money, stay warm.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
Willie D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. Dueling Pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs with food and drinks every week. Reserve and learn more at WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willie on. At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars. We guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Stick around after each Razorback basketball game for the Bet Saracen Basketball Postgame Show with Wes Moore and Josh Neighbors live from Walk-Ons in Little Rock. Bet Saracen is the leader in sports betting in Arkansas. Make sure you have your Bet Saracen app downloaded to your mobile device. Get the best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
I dig rock and roll music and love to get the chance to play.
Is that Neil Diamond, Raj?
It is not.
Who's that?
That's three people.
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
We got some good music today. Is there a connection with Peter, Paul, and Mary today?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't see that. What was it?
I have to go back. I've looked at so many things.
I know.
I think it was leaving on the jet plane, but
a little bit later, Joe, I learned that Christian can carry a note. Sexual healing. We'll play this a little bit later. 1983. Remember that Marvin Gaye sang this. It was a big hit, and he sang the national anthem like he was singing "Sexual Healing" that one time for the All-Star game. Remember that one? Like, wow, never heard that one before. And then Roger, the one that you also teased a little bit earlier, not Rolls Royce, but Rose Royce.
Oh yeah,
Joe, number one on this day, 1977, with Car Wash. And the reason that means more to me is because whose family used to have a car wash? ODB's family used to run it.
ODB.
So it was a big. It was just like
spray,
just like the one in the movie.
Were you down there? Were you vacuuming?
You have the mitts.
I
mitts.
did some. And it wasn't as crazy as the movie, but there were characters down there. You had different personalities, and it was. But that was a big deal. Like, oh wow, there's a movie about what.
Yeah,
you know,
because it has to be. Yeah. You know, here's another point. Speaking about cars and car wash, because everybody's car is filthy right now. You never know.
Mine.
Good point.
It went through it. Had to go through twice yesterday.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to have to. You never know how important that microwave is in your house until it goes out and you do nothing. You never know how much you use it. And you never know how important that windshield washer spray is in your car until weeks like this.
I was driving home.
I picked up me a bottle yesterday. Yeah.
I got one. I got to fill mine up when I get home. But while I was coming home from Fayetteville, thank goodness, the right side was frozen.
Yep.
But the driver's side, but I was looking over there and going, if it was frozen on my side, I would have on Monday when I was coming back and it was slush everywhere and it was really nasty on 40 and everything. Yeah. I mean, I would have had to.
No doubt.
The road.
No doubt. So the shelves are almost empty with that. Everybody knows.
A couple of points from our Milton Eaton Air text line. Someone says, "Hey Joe, this is from Drew in Little Rock. Hey Joe, we got chicken fried steak at Corky's today."
Absolutely.
Boom. Someone said
chicken fried chicken too.
How is his volume, Roger? And
it's always up.
I'm a low talker.
I know. That's what I said. Christian, is his volume sounding okay? Joseph,
I'm a low talker.
He's pinging.
It sounds fine.
Someone says, "What about Alvin Robertson? He was awesome. He was an All-American, one of the great defensive players in the history of the program." The fact that we had him and Darryl together in the backcourt.
You should have seen the.
Listen, that's his body they're talking about over that poster.
You should have seen the poor dude. I always laugh at. I see Jimmy Dykes would run the scout team.
Yeah.
And I remember he would be looking over at me and we'd be like trying to run a set or something, and Alvin and Darryl would steal the ball and go set and be like, Alvin, Darryl. Let him run the damn play.
So how tall was Darryl when he was playing? 6'3"?
6'4", 6'3".
And Alvin was what?
6'3".
So Christian, and if you look at Alvin,
he was strong.
Alvin looked like a
again. That's
DB.
His body.
Yeah, he looked like a defensive back.
Yeah, no,
he two All-American.
It was natural. We called that male chicken strong.
Strongest human being ever.
And Christian, I know you know this. If he still has records, I believe Alvin. He still got in there.
Steals,
and some other things.
I guarantee he's up there in steals, and he and Darryl. I mean,
was he a better NBA player than college player? You think, or about? The
I think
same?
So because
I think his offense evolved a little bit.
I think in the open floor he could. Back then they play zones and stuff like that. But in the NBA, you get out in the open floor a little bit more, and I think his athleticism really shot off the page when he was in a game like that.
And of course, notable in the record books in the NBA as well for being one of 5 or 6 players to record a quadruple double.
No doubt. You know what? And we don't talk about him as much. I don't know. Sadly, I don't know much about Reed, U.S. Reed.
Who?
After what he did, the shot and all that.
He had a good career.
I think he got drafted by.
I don't know about pro career.
That's what I'm talking about. I know what he did as a Razorback.
I think he had a chance to, do some things overseas and stuff, and elected not to.
And okay, very good. No, I know as a Razorback, no doubt. But.
Someone says here, Scotty came out after his junior year and unfortunately didn't stick in the NBA. Wouldn't it be nice to have an Arkansas judge, son of TRO, to have him come back a few years later and play with Kareem, Pat Bradley, and Derek Hood?
Yeah.
The whole. Did you see the player? What's his name?
Bediako.
Bediako. Did you see him? He looked physically.
No, he's a good player.
Yeah,
I remember him a few years ago. He was.
Somebody said he's the same age as Pringle. That he's played. Somebody was making the comparison.
Yeah, he probably is.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Isn't that weird how all this works?
Yeah, I just again, I don't know how it's going to happen, but. At some point, you got to get some rules, man.
Someone says, "Hey guys, ask Joe who's calling. Do we know who's calling the Kentucky game Saturday?"
I want to say John Shambi and Fran Fraschilla. I think.
Watch your mouth.
You have to admit, I did ask you the other day. I said, Joe.
No, that's what I text you. I text you and.
Roger, I did that. Did you hear me? I said, Joe, are they gonna? What happens? Would they?
No, you said get ready.
Yeah, get ready. That's right. That's right. And you go, no. They
I was
won't.
like, and then Thursday afternoon, right after they did it, I text you. I said, you called it.
Listen, they know Big Joe to the rescue. Yeah. Big Joe to the rescue. Hey, you look snazzy. That's the first time I've seen you go turtleneck and sport
Dana
coat.
Klein. She said you can't wear a tie in these conditions.
No, but listen.
Oh, you don't?
Whoa. No.
You don't wear a tie?
And I was like, why? She goes, it's too formal.
Fashionista.
You know what?
That's why I said why.
Wow, I never thought about it. Oh, very good, very good. Well, listen, and don't don't get uncomfortable when I tell you you're a good-looking man.
Roger, you're going to be at. Hey, listen, tonight is going to be a great night to get out. Yeah. We got to talk. Frank Fletcher wanted us to share something a little bit later about Riverfront. You're going to be at Oaklawn tonight at Mainline Sports Bar.
Yeah, trivia's going to be
time
going on.
Time to get out and have some fun.
Listen, you've been cooped up. Your house has been you're snowed in. Get out. Get off the phone. And come mingle and rub elbows with men and women, the human race. We're going to be at Mainline Sports Bar playing trivia. Love for you to come. Be safe getting there, but you don't have to shovel. You don't have to shovel shimp to get there. You know what? Come on, we'll get you.
What time? 6:30.
6:30, bro.
Joe, last night, Old Dominion beat Arkansas State 75-71. UCA did beat Queens of North Carolina, who the Razorbacks played a few weeks back, 100-90. A lot of scoring and 190 points in that game. And then how about Auburn? They've won 4 in a row. They beat Texas 88-82.
One at Florida.
Yeah, one at Florida. First time they'd won like 20.
No, they were trying to figure it out, but they're talented.
Got more coming up, including a visit with Wally Hall about what happened at the Board of Trustees meeting yesterday.
Great to hear from Wally.
Yeah. Hadn't talked to him in a while. Wally started this show with me and Tommy back in 2004. Yeah. I remember the first show.
Company, right?
Tommy was so anxious when he got back, nervous, anxious, whatever. Wally and I just sat back for like an hour and just watched Tommy talk because he had not been on air for at least 6 months, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a legend.
Yeah, and Wally's a Hall of Famer, man.
Wally's a Hall of Famer.
He's still connected. All right, don't go away. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. We're glad you're with us.
1037thebuzz.com. Get your iPhone or Droid app today and take us with you everywhere the wind blows. KABZ Little Rock.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Courtney Ballantyne here for the Butcher Shop Steakhouse, West Little Rock's premier place to go for a great meal. Serving only the finest hand-cut steaks, all still cooked over their huge hickory charcoal grill. Filet mignons, porterhouses, and juicy ribeyes are just a few of the delicious cuts to choose from, and a menu that also includes fresh fish, prime rib, along with all of their weekly specials. Tremendous steaks, excellent service, and a comfortable, relaxing atmosphere makes the Butcher Shop the prime choice for your evening out.
Where the Hogs hit the hardwood. 103.7 The Buzz. KABZ, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Attorney General Tim Griffin says his office's hard work has led to an arrest and 2 convictions of medical fraud. 46-year-old Amanda Patton is charged with exploitation of a vulnerable person. She's accused of stealing from her aunt, who was in a nursing home. Also, a couple from Fayetteville entered no contest pleas to charges of exploitation of a vulnerable person as well. Griffin says they also stole from a loved one who was in a nursing home. They were sentenced to 3 years of probation and ordered to pay fines and restitution. And in Pine Bluff, the Wealth Building Coalition is hosting a free tax filing event this Saturday. This is for any household that makes less than $67,000 a year. It's from 9 until 2 at the Donald W. Reynolds Community Services Center. You'll need to bring your ID, W-2 forms from this year and last year, as well as your bank account information. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Fence Brokers presents Razorback Graffiti every Monday with Morning Mayhem. One sentence to let the guys know how you feel about the Razorbacks from Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll be a partly cloudy Thursday with a high of 45 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy to cloudy, and a 30% chance of rain and a few snow showers too. But as it rains, temperatures will be above freezing, and as the snow is possible, we'll still likely be above freezing, but overnight will drop down to 26. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Trey Reed here from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz with a little programming note. The Wild Side will be on Wednesday night, January 21st and 28th, the next couple of weeks, and then again on February 11th, Wednesday night version of The Wild Side.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Just like in football, a great offense and defense are so important in properly maintaining your lawn. And the best defense against weeds starts with a call to the team at Sanders Ground Essentials, because there's no better time than now to start that weed control program. And then this winter, I know you'll be so looking forward to that beautiful dormant lawn that Sanders always provides. Remember, next spring's lawns start with the Sanders Fall pre-emergent treatments. So go on the offense today with Sanders Ground Essentials on the web at sandersground.com.
It's Mardi Gras King Cake time, and Floyd's Seafood in Sherwood has 3 flavors, limited quantities. Email or Facebook to order. The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook. That's The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook, or floydsmeatandseafood.com for Mardi Gras King Cakes.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Folks, I want to give you 3 reasons I hope you'll consider to buy from us. Reason number 1, we have the largest total stock of automobiles in Arkansas. How do we do that? We have 3 stores, and each one has a full lot of inventory. By having all these 3 stores in sync with each other, we can get you exactly the product you want. Reason number 2, we study our great competitors every day, and we know their prices, and we price our inventory to be lower than anyone. We're not going to be beat on price. You take that from me. Reason number 3, we have a great service department and a large fleet of loaner cars for our customers. We will treat you like family. Come see us and you will feel comfortable about your entire experience. 3 reasons: biggest stock, lowest price, best service. Come see us on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agent Angie Collins in Heber Springs, Michelle Herring in Whitehall, or Jonathan Stone in Lone Oak today.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David Bazzel.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
Is that funny?
Are you?
Yeah, that's the best.
It's so good.
It's so
so
pretentious. It's such a
Both of them pass. One by his own hand. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, he goes, oh, wait a minute. He went from very somber. Whoa, wait a minute. No.
I just discovered I have one a lot. You know what? Which is terrible. This is the best part of that whole clip right here.
You're all alone. You won't be alone. Guitar and sing your song. We are glad you're with us on this Thursday, January 29th. A lot of things to cover. Glad you're up and at 'em today. All the schools are closed again. Yep. Looks like Joe Klein joins us, by the way. Brought to you by Corky's.
I bet they're closed tomorrow, too.
Could be. I mean, how about that?
Well, I mean,
Didn't see this coming.
The back roads are bad.
Yeah,
it's still bad.
So Joe is here. Both his Corky's stores are open. Regular hours, Joe?
Regular hours, yep. Lots are cleared. Thanks to the Clevenger boys, Clevenger Recreation, and just drive-throughs open, deliveries.
What they use to do that to do your driveway? It was all Bobcat. I mean, you did.
No, I was out there with them. It took.
Well, you got to break it up now. When did they do it?
One in West Little Rock we did Monday.
Okay, well, I mean, you're on top of it there.
They had North Little Rock open Sunday.
Yeah,
because I mean it's a flatter lot too.
You got to use dynamite to crack this ice now.
It's a couple things too for today. We got Joe here with us. Wally Hall will jump on with us around 7:30 to talk about the Board of Trustees meeting yesterday. A rather contentious meeting about funds. In this day and age, listen, money is the big thing, and so we'll talk about that with him. Melinda Mayo will be with us, brought to you by Sanders Grand Essentials. Jacob and Daryl Jones will be up with Jones and Son in the 9 o'clock hour. Factor Crap, we'll try to play that with Joe. It's Joe's favorite game. Brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment. You know they've got all the equipment.
Yeah,
they do all the do the garbage trucks and things. And right now they're not. All those garbage trucks aren't running.
Mine
right now.
I don't think anybody else in our neighborhood is. I don't know. Listen, and I've got to go up to Morrilton Saturday night for the Sacred Heart.
Still going?
Well, to my knowledge, it is. So unless you give me a report on getting up to Morrilton as you're driving,
I don't know what it's like in Morrilton.
Inside Morrilton, if anybody's up there in Morrilton, tell me because I guess I'll go straight interstate instead of taking 9 all the way in. Okay.
Right, do want to thank Christian Weaver for coming in today, filling in for Josh. Thank you, Christian, for doing that. And tomorrow we'll be at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Roger at the end of the month. So I'm sure they haven't probably done much business. But just businesses have been locked in for the most part. Hey, tonight the Razorback women do play. This is not going to be pretty. Again, they got to play 19-2 LSU. And Joe, it's just they were lucky the Texas game got canceled today because that would have been they just got to get to the end of the year, get the season over with. They don't have the talent. Yeah.
Nowadays, you don't fund it.
Yeah,
that's what
did you hear much they're losing every year in basketball? We went through the budget yesterday. Incredible. $6 million a year in women's basketball. We're losing $4 million and $3 million in baseball. $3 million. Everything loses except for basketball and football. Right. All the rest are losing. I had no idea that we were losing quite as much as what was there. Hey, by the way, too, yesterday I mentioned Roger. We talked about the Brewers Award coming up over at Oaklawn, February 12th, 30th annual. Yesterday marked the third, or is it four? Either the third or the fourth coach, I think it's four, that was named a head NFL coach that was a Brewers Award finalist. So you had yesterday Todd Monken, who was a Georgia offensive coordinator finalist. He's a new head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Joe Brady, Brewers Award winner, new head coach of Buffalo Bills. Jesse Mentor, who was a Michigan defensive coordinator, Brewers Award finalist. He's a new coach at Baltimore Ravens. And then Jeff Hafley is four who's at Miami. Four guys. And now you throw in Dan Quinn at Washington. You got five guys who have been Brewers Award finalists. Now, I don't know if they'll do well in the league. I don't know.
Right.
But the fact it's pretty amazing that those guys all came through Little Rock as assistant coaches, and you got to see them. So that's what's cool about going to the Brewers Award. You're going to be seeing guys that there's a good chance. You saw Kirby Smart came through here. Lane Kiffin came through here. It's really cool. If you haven't got your tickets, go to BrewersAward.com and check that out.
A lot of stink about that Belichick not getting in as well all over the place yesterday, which is just unbelievable.
A couple other things.
Here's the reason I say that, because also in today's news, it was on this date in whatever it was, for sake of argument, 1927, I don't know, of the first Major League Baseball. You all right, Joe? Yeah. Major League Baseball inductees. And I saw
that. Don't miss it, because I'm going to bring that up a little bit later. Did you see who the class was to go in?
Oh, I know exactly who the class was. But what I did was is how they gave it to us in the order they were picked, and one guy. Well, I won't blow it for you, so I'll hold off. But
today is the anniversary of the first class for both the NFL and Major League Baseball. I had no idea that. Now, separate. One was 1936 baseball.
Is that what baseball?
Football was like 63. And so, but how about that? Both of them were the same day for the first class. Justin Moore is on the line. Good morning, Justin. How are you?
I'm good.
A couple days I wanted to mention. We mentioned earlier it's National Corn Chip Day, and you said at Corky's you're all about the Fritos, right?
Well, we don't have them there, but
yes, but you're all about
Big Scoop.
Big Scoop.
Well, that was it. Listen, that was part of the McLarge spread. It was, those are chips.
Yes.
The Frito pie when we're playing baseball at the boys' club inside the sack.
Yes.
The chili and the Fritos. Now I'll take Fritos over bugle chips.
It's also National Puzzle Day. Puzzle guy, Joe, or no? You are. You're a puzzle guy.
Well, I mean, I've gotten back into it because my grandkids love doing. Jigsaw puzzles and all that.
Justin, more puzzle or no puzzle for you? Puzzle guy?
Yeah.
I don't do it on myself. I mean, I'm not sitting around the.
Well, that's my point. I'm asking about you. Do you do puzzles?
It's okay
by
if
myself,
you are. Hey,
or with somebody.
Well, with my grandkids.
Okay.
Well, it's not one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Nobody's testing you here, Joe. It's okay.
You better back off.
I'm not backing off. You can do a puzzle if you want to do a puzzle.
With everybody, I want to do a damn puzzle.
I know. You can do it.
I'll come over. You're about the same size as my grandkids. I'll put you on my lap and we'll do it.
You didn't have to go there. You didn't have to be a.
Justin, did you say yes or no that you do puzzles?
Sorry, yeah, we no, you're good. We normally the only time we do one is every time we go to
the beach.
Ski.
Ski, gotcha.
We do one.
Jessica likes them. I don't, Roger. I don't have the patience. I can't do it. I give anybody credit. My stepmother does.
I can see that.
Yeah, but I tell you,
you not get on your computer and play Minesweep?
Christian, are you in or out on puzzles? Are you a puzzle guy or no?
I like puzzles. I haven't done one in a long time. I find myself when I get like the 1,000-piece puzzle, I'll get 3/4 of the way and I lose interest. I can't finish it.
Or you said nobody here is anti-puzzle.
Or you,
is that right,
or you find you're missing a piece. That you
yes, or you lose.
My mother-in-law does them. It helps her for whatever she does.
It helps her not have to talk to you or notice.
I said, look here. I said, Gigi, you can do these puzzles, but You better finish cleaning first.
It's also National.
I'm kidding.
It's National Curmudgeon's Day. Who would you go to? Roger Curmudgeon. When you think of movie or TV, who's your number one curmudgeon? I'll tell you mine. Larry David is my favorite.
Is there an age to curmudgeon? Does that matter?
No, I don't think it matters.
So what? Give me the depth.
Archie
of
Bunker was a good.
Archie Bunker.
Scrooge is obviously.
Scrooge is also,
I mean,
Archie
if you
Bunker.
go Archie, you go Red Fox, or Sanford.
Yeah,
so I mean, what is the definition
I think
of
it's
curmudgeon?
just grumpy. I think it's a grumpy.
Archie
Archie was top tier.
Come on, listen. Look, his son-in-law drove him nuts. He was a good guy.
What about
the
now?
dad on Everybody Loves Raymond?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that one. I haven't watched that show.
That's a good one there.
That would Costanza's dad be a curmudgeon? I gotta have the definition.
I think it's somebody who's always grumpy and complaining. I think that's who it is.
Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, of course, was a curmudgeon.
Justin, coming a little bit later, we'll talk about the Board of Trustees meeting that was pretty hot and heavy on finances for the athletic department coming up shortly. But we started talking about somebody put out a Mount Rushmore of Razorback basketball players, and on the Mount Rushmore was Corliss, Sidney Moncrief, Todd Day, and then Darius Acuff Jr. Now, listen, we all know that that's a little premature at this point. And they were trying to say, who would be if you had to name a fourth? If you had to go one, we couldn't do it. We really didn't settle on one.
It took a minute.
I
mean, I figured. I went.
You went one of the triplets.
I went one of the other triplets: Ronnie Brewer Sr. or Marvin Delph.
What do you say, Justin Moore?
I would have to think about that.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher.
I'll get. Yeah, it's obviously not an easy one to get. I mean, there's not a right answer or a wrong answer. Also, too, Roger, we need to.
I'm gonna tell you though, if Acuff, if it were back in the day and he stayed, through his junior year, he'd be an all-timer. I mean, he is a dude.
He'd break all the records.
Well, we were just saying how
he's ridiculous.
They always compare him to all the other. Matter of fact, there's a great graphic yesterday somewhere in the Democrat Gazette or social media. His numbers are better than every guard.
Yeah, he's
that Callis had. Which is Callis has some great right now.
Very, very special. I mean, Joe can talk about it more than I can, but
just the assists. The zero assist games. Like I don't I mean, like
zero turnover games.
I mean, zero turnover
the ball
games.
control.
Thank you. I mean, just that's because the ball is in his hands the whole game, and he plays 35 minutes, and like he plays 36 minutes the other night and doesn't have one turnover, and they're playing at a fast pace. They're not walking
it out. I think he had like 7 assists.
9.
6.
9.
9.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. Again, they're not playing. Coming down and okay, we're going to pass it 30 times and we're going to reverse the ball. I mean, they're going up and down the floor. I mean, things are happening quick and fast, and for him to, have against South Carolina no turnovers and against Oklahoma no turnovers and basically play the whole game and have the ball in your hands the whole time. I mean, that in itself is nuts.
I would have prior to him, I would have said that the best point guard that I remember would have been either Lee Mayberry or Corey Beck. This dude's probably better than both of them.
We were talking.
He's just. I mean, and he gets 20, and it don't even look like he's trying.
You definitely want him. I mean, you want him with the ball in his hand the last 20 last shot of the game.
No doubt.
He made the layup.
He makes the right play.
Yeah.
He makes a good decision.
High basketball IQ. We were talking earlier, Justin. 1992, January 25th. Of course, Razorbacks play Kentucky this Saturday at 5:30 right here on the Buzz. Is that on ESPN? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would imagine. The first time was when Nolan rolled into Lexington, and that was the first year in the league, and we whipped them 105 to 88. 24,000 people in attendance. And you think, is there another?
That was May Day and Oliver Miller, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And made a statement. I said that Nolan had told the players when he called a timeout and said, don't celebrate on the court, run off the court. And I would actually shake hands or whatever. But I thought that was his way of going, just to let everybody know that we're here to stay. We're not thrilled about beating.
It's not an upset.
It's not. That's right. It's not an upset. What is there another? Didn't they used to play on the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
what Super Bowl
they got
Kentucky
to where they're
matchup?
playing they had a run there where they played before the
Kentucky,
Super Bowl every year.
Yeah, that was. Listen, can I tell you? That was when we were. That was.
We were listening. Us and Marymount were scoring $120 every. In games and all. UNLV.
Justin, can you remember who the coach was at Kentucky in '92 when we beat them that first time? It was that great.
Do I remember it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on.
Who was it?
Tell Justin, look at him and say, come on, man.
Was it? What you? I thought you said, did I remember?
No,
the game?
the coach. Yeah, who the coach was at Kentucky? Head coach was at Kentucky.
Oh, Patino.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I'm just
come on,
asking.
David.
Come on. What, are you kidding me?
Hey, I don't know. Let's listen. We threw out something yesterday. Not everybody knew about who were Kentucky coaches.
And by the way, when you going hunting after the show?
How about this? I want double camo.
Listen. Hey,
he's got a camo. He's like, it's giving me a headache, Justin. It's got a camo hoodie with a camo coat.
That's what others do. We double
camo.
You know what? See, you've been in trouble, man. Kevin Kelly was right about you.
661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Are you going up for the game, Joe?
Yeah, I'm leaving today. I'm leaving right after the show.
You got tickets?
Do I have tickets?
Yeah, how you getting in? Right, you got a
I
media
just
pass?
I show my ID.
He walks in and he says, "I'm Joe Klein."
I look. Yeah, I walk. They say they look at me and I go, "What?"
Hey, I saw a story today too. They better. Well, first of all,
and these 8 people are coming in with me.
Yeah, are you here?
First of all, Joe, you should be able to point up and say, "Look up there and see my jersey."
Yeah,
first of all,
I know inside you do, in your head you do.
Yeah, Justin, when we
There's
talk,
a lot of dudes that need to go up there before I do.
Well, that's true.
I can tell you that.
But you're on there too.
Well, we were talking before you jumped on, Justin, about this money situation and how they generated $10 million in new seat sales because they redid the seating. Well, now they're doing that in football, and the response is
in basketball.
Well, they've already done it in basketball. Got the $10 million last year, but now they're doing it in everybody. Everybody's getting sticker shock because it's doubling what you have to give. It's a little bit different, as you say, Joe, when Cal rolls in there and you're winning than when you're coming off a 2-10 season.
No, it's like right now. I mean, Indiana can say, "Hey, we're doubling it," and everybody be like, "Cool." Be like, okay, "How do you want it? You want a check, Venmo, money order? I mean, how do you want it?" But again, I don't know. I mean, I'm not in those meetings, and I don't know the finances. But you gotta have the money, or you can't compete. And so, but again, you want to as a person who gives money, you want return on your investment.
I do like the argument. Well, listen. The sports are good. The sports is your front porch of your university. Well, if that's the theory, then we're in trouble at Arkansas because our front porch is sucked for 15 years.
Right.
And
it's football.
Yeah, football. It's led by football.
We can talk people are loving basketball and stuff, but it's not the event that a football.
Well, football, listen, we talked about it yesterday with Justin and Roger. We were talking about the budget. Listen, football pays for everything.
Absolutely.
It is. And the thing about it is we still have 33,000 students. So we've increased student population at U of A without having to have. Now, listen, everybody goes, look at Alabama and Florida State. Look how many students they've added. Sure, when you win a national championship, it happens. But every school doesn't have to have that. If you have a great college and university, you don't have to have. Now does it help? Sure.
Yeah.
But again, if you use that theory, then we're in big trouble at the U of A for the last 15 years if we're depending on the football program.
7 years have blown.
Yeah. But anyway, hopefully that will change. Hey, I was going to ask, did you see the story about the debate on who gets the debate on who when a person goes through a divorce and they have a dog? Have you guys ever known somebody that's had that scenario?
No.
To where you go through divorce.
I mean, listen. There's been a time where I wonder, when Samantha would go, I'm out, and I'd go, well, who's getting the dog?
I'm telling you, it is I listen. There's somebody that I know that had a just like the dog was just like a child. They would trade out it's crazy. Yeah. They would trade out the dog like every 2 weeks. And they would meet together just like you're doing. I mean, that's
a little much.
It is.
That's for me, though.
I know.
That's for me.
Well, if it had gotten that bad, and I was miserable living with the human being, which I am not. I love my wife.
Yes.
Okay? I love her.
Yes.
But
whoa!
If I was, I would see that would not. If I could get free of that, you can have the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. There's no custody battle here.
Hey, Justin, I can go find another dog.
But Justin, Justin.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Justin,
Yeah.
When it comes to Snowball, there'd have been a fight. There'd have been a fight for the late Snowball.
Well, not
there
really.
wouldn't have been a fight.
He just left Snowball at the last house.
That is true.
Yeah, well, he was dead. I buried him.
This is Joe. Snowball's grave is still there, and the little bench is a tribute to him.
It's Snowball's corner.
Say, the other half, the other people.
I don't know how the city feels about that.
The other people who bought the house said, "Honey, why is there a bench in the corner over there? Do we know why?"
Well, the bench is a nice little corner. I had some flowers and everything in it, but when we sold it, the new owners decided again cleaning things up.
Well, maybe, but
that's their house now, not mine.
Do not go away. We'll see if Wally can explain to us what happened.
Did you tell him? By the way,
Tell
when
him
you
what?
sold the house, hey,
No.
Snowball's out there.
Didn't tell him it was haunted either.
All right, dug away, 725.
Don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
This is Sports Center.
In college basketball last night, Auburn beat Texas 88-82. Reigning SEC Player of the Week Keyshawn Hall had 31 points for the Tigers. Tennessee beat Georgia 86-85 in overtime for Rick Barnes' 850th career win, the third most of active coaches behind Rick Pitino and John Calipari. Auburn and Tennessee will face off against each other on Saturday. In other SEC games, Mississippi State beat LSU 80-66, while 19th-ranked Florida embarrassed South Carolina and Columbia 95-48. The Gators shot 62% from the field for the game. Tonight, there will be two top 25 teams in action. 8th-ranked Iowa State will host Colorado at 6 on FS1, while number 9 Illinois will host Washington at 8, also on FS1. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A little more melting of the snow today. Will warm up to 45 degrees with a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, there's a 30% chance of some rain showers and maybe even a little bit of light snow as it tails off at the end. Overnight, we'll drop down to 26, but as the preset moves through, we'll likely be above freezing. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
During the winter months, it just seems like that joint pain is a bit worse for a lot of us. For me, my back bothers me a bit more. Bulking season can be tough when you're at the gym trying to lift. Your knee, your shoulder, your hip might bother you more. Well, it's time to say bye to the pain, not just for the winter months, but also for the spring, for the summer, and the fall. Hey everybody, Josh Neighbors here for QC Kinetics, and let's get that pain out of the way before the springtime comes, the nice weather comes, and you're going to be outside and very active. It's critical. The sooner you start, the faster the inflammation will ease with QC Kinetics. There are 40,000 people out there who said, I am done with the pain, I am not going to do the surgery, and I'm not going to do the recovery. You can join them today with QC Kinetics. Before you say yes to any kind of procedure, do your research. Call QC Kinetics today. The consultation is free. 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Car wreck? Call Rainwater Holt in Sexton.
888-8888.
8 for a fast response. 8 for results. 8 for Arkansas.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
It's Mardi Gras King Cake time, and Floyd's Seafood in Sherwood has 3 flavors, limited quantities. Email or Facebook to order. The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook. That's The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook, or floydsmeatandseafood.com for Mardi Gras King Cakes.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
Fast tractors, bell liners, and a party bark strung together like a floating trailer park, anchored out and getting loud.
All right. It is 7:28. Morning Mayhem fully assembled. I'm David Bazzel. That's Roger Scott. Justin Moore out at Poen, Moore Mountain. Christian Weaver producing today. Thanks for coming in, Christian. Josh off today. Joe Klein joins us. Corky's open both locations.
Yes. Yep.
Feel good to be back in action.
Back in action, man.
Full menu.
Full menu.
Look
Everything's
at that.
up and running.
Our friend, before we go to Wally Hall, our friend Frank Fletcher, Roger, wanted to tell everybody he's doing a crazy deal tonight over at Riverfront Steakhouse to celebrate getting out of the house after the snowstorm. Everything in Riverfront Steakhouse menu, buy one, get one free. Everything on there, buy one, get one free. That's only Frank. Only Frank would do this. So, they got great,
old school.
Yeah, amazing steaks, amazing pork
right there,
chops,
Jack.
great rolls, huge salad bar. But he said, here's the deal. He said, just like I think over at Mainline tonight in Hot Springs, it's going to be a record night tonight, Joe. I think people are ready to get out. So he said, you got to go for a reservation, 371-9000, 371-9000, and ask for William or Shapur. They open at 5, but you need to get a reservation.
Now, you're telling me if I order one filet mignon, I can get a second one free.
How about that? That's a pretty good deal. Now, it's only Thursday night, one night only. So that's at Riverfront Steakhouse. That's exactly right. Also want to give a shout-out, Joe, you were talking about cleaning your parking lot. I want to give a shout-out to David Good and Daniel Bryant. I don't know if you know Daniel or not. Daniel owns places all over town. They're helping me. I've got my mother's driving back up to town with my good friend and Tammy, and they're going to help do some work for me, because you're right. This ice stuff it is you just can't get out there with a shovel.
No. It's frozen now, even more so. Now, I mean, it's going to get up in the 50s today, so that's going to loosen a few things up. But it's still an iceberg.
Well, it's important for everybody in business. That's why I talk about Daniel and you, that you and Frank, everybody who has people coming into their places of establishment.
Well, you've got to use it.
You got to have it clear. You got to have it clear.
Yeah. Ours. I mean, we have ice some in the parking lot. We couldn't get it all, but around our building is.
Justin, I don't know if I told you, but last Friday, I think I sent it to Roger and to Joe. I went in and said, "Hey, we're getting ready to stock up. I'm going to stock up on Corky's for the next few days." So I spent $200 on barbecue, and I still have.
Whoa! I'm like, with our prices, Justin, I'm like, good Lord, what did you get?
And you know what? And as you said, Joe, I can keep eating on those ribs for a week.
Good. You're good for Valentine's Day.
Thank you very much. That's what I want to hear. Let's check in with our good friend who started the show with me and Tommy back in 2004. The show with no name.
Jump around, up and down.
Wow, that's Wally. That's an old clip from Wally.
I remember Wally before he took that gig.
Yes.
How happy he was. What a joyful soul he was.
Yes.
And then it
went down to Wally was smart and got off the radio. Good morning, Wally. How are you?
I've spent 4 hours shoveling my driveway the last 2 days, and I'm still not out.
It's well, listen, we're not used to that kind of the sleep was the freezing sleep was the bad deal.
Listen, the ice melt is not working on this stuff right away.
That's exactly right.
Well, it gets the first quarter inch, but then there's 4 inches to go.
Wally, we wanted
That's the Titanic.
You're a Hall of Fame journalist and been covering Razorback sports for 50 years, and just wanted to seemed like what
Wally covered me.
And me. Wow. He did. I know, covered us both. How about that? Wally, a lot of trying to read between the lines of what happened with the Board of Trustees meeting yesterday. It was a Zoom meeting, and it seemed to be a lot of it was a contentious meeting about money that is going to go to the athletic department, or a resolution that was passed that says, okay, the college is now not going to be receiving any money from the athletic department. As a matter of fact, you're not going to receive it. You're going to start paying the athletic department $6 million a year, and that was a split vote. There seemed to be some folks that didn't feel that they were being transparent in how this went about. Can you sort of explain to us your view on what you've heard happen yesterday?
Well, you got to back up a little bit. The biggest news that ever happened in Razorback history was when they moved from the SWC to the SEC.
Right.
Yesterday, that took a backseat to the most divisive action to separate athletics from academics, and people have to decide now, what is the University of Arkansas? Is it a land-grant college to educate Arkansans, or is it a whoop-pig-suey? And we're going to take money out of academics and give it to the football program because the athletic director is incapable of raising money? I stewed all night about the column I'm going to write for tomorrow, and I don't want to give it all away. But $100 check cannot raise money but one way, and that's gouge the fans.
Wally,
pay more. So now he's got no other avenues. So what this inevitably does is come up with an athletic fee that the parents of the students are going to have to pay, or the students who work, and it's the most divisive plan, and it definitely declares that Hunter's incapable of raising money.
Ooh. Wally, so it's not unheard of. It happens at other colleges where there are student athletic fees, some as high as $300 a year per student. So this is not something new. Why is it something? Is just a philosophical point to where used to be the athletic department would actually give money to the college every year, and so that's obviously gone away. I think $4 million a year, and so that will go away. So that's a $4 million plus. So that gives then now the university's got to is going to give $6 million to the athletic department on top of that. So it's a $10 million swing. So what do you say to those? The fact that other schools have done that, Wally, and the SEC and some of the others around the country.
Well, they're not land-grant colleges. They're not colleges that are created to educate the people in one state and help them become a David. Student fees, the students pay for their tickets. They're not free. They pay a fee to get these tickets. It's not like, oh, I'm a UA student, I get a free ticket if I'm one of 2,000 people to show up. No, they're already paying something. Now the parents are going to have to pay $500 or $600 a semester more.
Well, Joe,
that's the only way they can. And what this is was Hunter has said, I'm against student fees, and then he'll go, well, we're one of only 4 schools of the SAC that don't charge them.
So here's the only thing, too, Justin, we were talking about this earlier. It sounded like, Joe, if you look at it, that this meeting yesterday, listen, if that's the decision of the board, then that's the decision of the board. The governor appoints the board members, and they hire the president, they hire the chancellor, they hire the athletic director. But what it sounded like, the concern for me yesterday, Joe, was it sounded like, Hunter Yurchek and the chancellor both said, we're just seeing this for the first time. Shouldn't we digest it? In other words, we haven't set out a plan how we're going to get that $6 million. And so that was, and Kevin Kraft said, wait a minute, we are just now seeing this. So that's the disturbing thing to me is, and listen, I know Kevin Kraft, I know Judd Deere, and I know Steve Cox. All 3 of those guys are trustworthy guys. They voted against it because he said, listen, the chancellor and the athletic director just got through saying, we're just getting this. Can we take a look before we vote to pass it? So that was the thing that concerns me, is that why was there a rush if Joe, like if you're a board, wouldn't board members to one another go, okay, let's talk about what, maybe they'll end up voting for it. But
it's kind of a big issue. Like Wally just said, it might be one of the most, if not the biggest issue since the SEC, SWC. This is a huge issue. And and again, I'm hearing this from you.
Right.
So I'm not, and Wally, but the way I'm hearing it is, the chancellor, 3 board members, and
even Hunter said.
Even Hunter admit that I'm just seeing this. So to me, if you're going to go down that path with this big decision, you definitely want to try if you can't. I mean, the chancellor he has to be involved. And it's like I said early on in the show. If you're going to be successful in this era, you got to be aligned. You have to have alignment.
I think that's a good point.
And this is not alignment. When people are saying, I didn't know about it, can we talk about it? Can we all come to a consensus? And if the consensus is student fees, then we're aligned.
Right.
We're together, and this is how we're moving forward. And so, again, I'm just hearing this from you guys and everything, so that doesn't sound like alignment to me, and that worries me.
Yeah, so just to be fair, since I mentioned the 3 that voted against it, Kelly Eichler, Ed Fryer, Ted Dickey, Jeremy Wilson, Nate Todd, and Scott Ford, and Randy Lawson voted for it. So, somebody made the point, too, Justin and Roger, we were talking about yesterday. At this time, the fees, they've doubled, I think, some of the donation fee for the Razorback Foundation for your seats. Somebody made the point, it's like, man, we've got to get that stadium naming rights sold. That would also be helping, and we've gone 3 years without doing that, and so it's extra pressure not getting that done.
I think my seats went up maybe 4 or 5 years ago, 3-4 years ago, something like that, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
Like,
not good timing. Not good timing.
And I swear it almost like doubled or something. I mean, it was a crazy jump.
Wally, have you been getting any feedback from that part? Of course, they did a successful. Listen, in basketball, it was great. They raised $10 million last year because of the Cal effect.
Losing, I mean,
it makes a big difference when you're winning versus losing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I get where Wally's coming from as far as the students and charging them more, but I know what I pay. I'm like, well, these parents can pay a little bit more too. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I know what I pay.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing, pay or not pay.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I think in this day and age, you have to get something from your university. Your university has to be invested in this because it's a big commitment. But again, you have to be aligned, man. You gotta be all, and again, what I'm hearing is that this is just kind of being forced down some people's throats, and that worries me.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, Wally. You hate to see that's the case, but I didn't see the Zoom, but Kevin Kraft apparently got pretty upset about it. And again, I trust. I don't know those other. I know Kelly Oaklawn. I don't know those other folks. But you're right, Joe. Here's the deal: do it right. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Vote for it to do that. But don't if you're hearing the
take a week.
If the chancellor is telling you and the athletic director, tell you, I just saw this. Can we
take a week?
Yeah,
and let's revisit this. Next Thursday.
Exactly. I think those who run their businesses that sit on that board that voted for that would say that's the way that you see three people over here, including the chancellor and the athletic director, that may be in favor of it ultimately. But let's talk through it because here's now the chancellor's got to turn around, Wally, and go, I got to find $6 million. I got to figure out we're going to do student fees, or let's talk how we're going to do it, and those kind of things. So, I mean, it's what college sports has become, and you can debate the fact of whether how much should a university be giving to the athletic department or not. Yeah.
Let's clear this up. This $6 million is not allowed to go to NIL. It's not allowed to by the rules.
Right.
So where the hell is it going? Is it going from to stay at the Four Seasons when they travel? What's it for? They don't tell us.
Yeah, that's another good point. Yeah, what's the plan? How do you use it? Yeah, I don't know if that was covered or not. I don't know if that may have been covered yesterday in the meeting. I'm not aware of it.
No, I've watched the whole meeting. There's everything. There's no transparency here, other than the fact is that $6 million is not going to go out and buy you 3 quarterbacks and 2 linemen.
Right.
It can't.
Right.
That's capped out already.
Well, let me ask you this: based on what you just said, there's no transparency. And honestly, in your opinion, do you think they're being evasive and not saying anything for this because they don't want you to know, or are they saying we don't have to tell you where it is because we know we're going to use it for anything else we want? And that doesn't matter. We're just not telling you what it is because we're not thinking about it. Do you think they're not doing it on purpose, or they already know it's going to be used for anything they want it to be other than NIL?
Roger, let me tell you this. I think the day that they hired Brian as the coach and Jeff said, I'm getting a plan together to be able to hire more staff, pay the staff better, he knew this was going on. He knew.
You talking about Hunter? You talking about Hunter?
Yes.
Hunter,
okay.
Yes. He knew. He said at that press conference, we're putting a plan together. And then last November, the president of the system told him and the chancellor to give him research on how they could raise more money. And they're calling on Charles to raise more money because obviously he's very good at it. And so he gave them their response. And from what I read and saw on the TV yesterday, Hunter didn't respond. He's just about his business. He's got Ted Dickey doing his work for him.
Well, again, I'm with Joe. Joe, you're right. Listen, you've got to be transparent. You need to work to be on the same page. Certainly not sound like it's not the kind of board synergy that you should have. And I listen. I know every board doesn't get along, but if you hear the chancellor being bothered by it, and you hear the AD saying, "Let's take a look at it," it sounds sloppy. It sounds like you're not, why are you trying to rush this through? Let's think it through and get it done right. If that's all I've got to say. So, Wally,
how the hell don't you give him the resolution before the meeting?
Yeah. That's what the whole thing sounded.
Nobody had that resolution. Have you read the resolution? That took a few hours to put together, and nobody had it in their hand until 7 a.m. yesterday morning.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. We got enough problems as it is. You hate to see that this is the way we're sort of operating.
Well, can he come out and go, sorry, that $6 million we're looking for is going towards what you just said, Wally. It is going towards coaching. No, I'm just saying, if he goes, okay, I'm an idiot. Well, I mean, they're not going to admit any problem.
But they didn't.
But I'm saying now, if he comes out now that everybody knows about it,
they're going to have
like
to.
the most powerful pen in the pavement, and the state goes, you didn't do that. He goes, dude, you're right. That's where it's going. You're absolutely right. We're going to get better coaches and this and that sort of thing. I think my son mentioned it yesterday. Corporations and all you bigwigs like that, you do the buyouts, and the fans have to do the NIL.
Yeah, that's an interesting
point.
And
you said buyout.
Joe, you brought up an interesting point, too, about how when you don't mind paying taxes, what bothers you is where your money's going, and you want to know where your money's going, and you're talking about having if you give
what Wally's talking about,
that's in anybody. It's like if you're giving money to your church, and they're
not being good stewards of
your money and doing. I mean, and so again, the football team has not been successful. Nobody wants that.
Right.
I mean, nobody wants that. We're all dying for it to be relevant. But again, the last 10 years, look at the money you've paid to have people not work. And then and you hired a new guy, and we're all for him, and hopefully but now it's like, again, if this is Indiana, they're like,
he's like Cal.
You guys have proven to us, it's like Cal. You're going to put a product,
and people will pay.
Well, you're getting to the point with Arkansas football. It's like, okay, man,
I think that's been one of the issues with the different NIL programs that they've done. Like people, I know for me, for example, like when you give it, you have no idea where it's going. Or like I've done events, concerts, and things like that, and I have no idea where that money went.
Well, the problem, you had a dude introduce you at your concert. And 3 months later he was gone. Was that right?
Yeah, exactly. Pooh Paul.
Yeah.
Well, Wally, listen. Thanks for being on the job.
No, I want to say one.
Yeah.
Can I say one more thing?
You bet.
Justin, you have been one of the most generous, supportive fans in the history of Arkansas, especially during this time of crisis.
Oh, thanks, Wally.
You have stepped up to them time and time again, and you deserve to know where your money and work is going. You deserve it.
Thanks, Wally.
Very nice, Wally. All right. Well, listen, we'll look forward to seeing you.
What about me, Wally? I don't deserve it.
Who is this?
All right, Wally. Thanks, buddy. We'll look forward to seeing your column tomorrow. See you, buddy.
Thanks, Wally.
Joe, you're going to work. Business is open.
Business is open, man.
He's
Come
going
see
home
us.
first.
Yeah. Both stores.
Both stores, drive-through, everything.
Time?
Party rooms.
11 o'clock?
11 to 9, I think. 11.
Back in action. Corcus is back in
Put on
action.
your Sopranos jacket, dude. You're looking good.
I'm going double camo. I'm going home.
He's got camo boots?
Double camo with camo boots.
All right, don't go away. It is 10 till 8 o'clock. This is David Bazzel for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
This is Justin Akery. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
On these cold winter mornings, there is no better way to warm up than with a hot cup of community coffee. And there's no better place to get that than at Family Market. And it's bean to cup at every location, so it's always guaranteed to be fresh. And with every large cup of community coffee, you also receive 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gasoline when you use your Family Market rewards card. So visit your favorite local Family Market store today in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Do you know someone with a drug or alcohol problem? Get help right now. Insurance may cover everything. Stop the drug and alcohol nightmare. Are drug and alcohol problems hitting you too close to home? Get help right now. Insurance may cover everything.
800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. That's 800-694-1127.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Bart Reed, made possible by Martin Orthopedics, with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on The Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
Wow. 7:53. That was a interesting segment, wasn't it, Roger? To when you hear Wally Hall say those kind of things.
Yeah, Christian, will you be posting any of that audio?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just talk to me.
I want to
about
hear
that.
it again.
Again, I don't know those other folks very well, but I know Kevin Crass, Steve Cox, and Judd Deere, and we've gotten to know Charles Robinson, the chancellor, and I know Hunter Yurchek. If all those folks were saying we just now getting this, we should wait and just look through it, why wouldn't the rest of everybody not feel the same? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not sure. Maybe, again, I'm not smart enough to be on that board. I'm just trying to make an observation.
You're angling for a gig on that thing.
I am not.
It could obviously work out.
Hey, Roger, you're going to be at Mainline Bar doing trivia, and our buddy Frank Fletcher is going to be rocking it at Riverfront Steakhouse tonight. Good morning, Frank. How are you?
Good morning.
I don't know. Did you hear that last segment, Frank, by chance? If not, you need to go back and listen to it. Some interesting stuff on there that you'd probably find interesting.
I just read the article in the paper. You're referring to the post on the fourth about the football.
Yeah. I think what you said, you broke up on us a little bit. Hey, tell us about tonight real quick, Frank.
Well, tonight's going to be a one-night-only deal. I want to really get people to give them a chance to come out. I know that everybody's like I am at the house satisfied. So we're going to do a deal we've never done before. Won't do again. But it's a one-night deal. Everything on our menu is buy one, get one. So if it's a $20 item, you'll pay $10 a piece. If it's a $40 item, everything on the menu is not limited. You can buy the lowest price or the highest price. Buy one, get one, including everything. Salad bar, everything. There's no gimmicks to it. And we're open from 5 to 9. It's going to be busy, so we ask everybody to get a reservation. Before William's going to be there. Phone number is 371-9000. So that's
Frank, your whatever reason your phone is not doing a great job. We said exactly what you said. The key there, you got to get a reservation because it's going to be packed tonight. 371-9000. I always know Double R. You always.
I'll be there. Thank you, Frank.
You'll ask for William or Shapur. Shapur is you call him sometimes.
Shapur and everything. Buy one, get one.
And you've never done this before, Frank. A buy one, get one free that I can ever recall. It's only tonight. Only Thursday night.
Only tonight. We've never done it before, but we want people to come out and have fun. The street is going to be plowed in front of the hotel. So it's going to be pretty good there.
You know what? Listen, that again, when I was talking with Joe, even Joe's going, wow, what a great deal that is to be able to do something like that. That is old school Sam Walton. I mean,
yes.
that's what that is. Because,
Yes.
he's not even going to break even on this. I know you're not doing it for that, Frank, but, I mean, you're doing it to give people a chance to
tonight,
get out.
yeah.
If the $25 deal wasn't already something.
Come out and have fun. And
I know.
Spend a lot of money. So.
371. We'll see you tonight. 371-9000 is the number to call. And Frank, we'll see you in the morning at the dealership.
All right.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you.
Thanks,
yes.
Frank.
And thank you for that automatic starter car you're letting me drive.
Boy, isn't it nice to have four? Well,
2 words.
Jeep,
yes.
Yeah, the Jeep, whether it's 4-wheel drive or not. Roger,
No, it is. I didn't realize I've got lower gears. I didn't.
That's right. All you folks over in Hot Springs, man, if you want to get out over there tonight, at Mainline Sports Bar, Roger Trivia tonight at 6:30, man.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna have fun. Please come out. I know a lot of people are stuck out. I know Steve is gonna try to get out. Qualls is gonna try to get out.
Listen.
He's got his own issues.
Oh
with
my
his
gosh,
building.
his roof collapsed. Everybody's roof's collapsing. You said the movie.
The White Lightning Gator McCluskey pool hall that he and Rebel Red Rebel Roy went into. It's gone.
I'm thankful that those ladies got out in time. Wow.
Yes, I'm glad they got out. Now, Ricky Thomas with Family Market, go over there and get me a couple of bricks of that building. I want a couple of those bricks.
Still got Melinda Mayo coming up. Still got the guys from Jones and Son coming up. Got your calls and texts. I'll be curious to see what everybody had to say about the conversation a little earlier.
Well, you guys are getting fired up. All three of you guys had something.
Just do right roll. Do right roll. Do it right. Do it right. That's all. Yes, I know he's in hospice care. We talked about that we'd heard he was not doing well.
Right.
He's lived a great life. Talked about Lou Holtz, of course. And listen, if it weren't for Lou Holtz, I would not be here in the state of Arkansas. So I owe so much to Coach for bringing me up from Panama City, man.
We all do.
Listen, you're very kind. All right, 8 o'clock. Don't go away.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere.
hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars. We guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400, or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
It says it right there at LRAC.com. Become a part of the most vibrant, fun, and multifaceted fitness community in Central Arkansas, the Little Rock Athletic Club, where right now you get 30% off the joining fee. 2026, people are going to witness the fitness.
It's Mardi Gras King Cake time. And Floyd's Seafood in Sherwood has 3 flavors, limited quantities. Email or Facebook to order. The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook. That's The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook, or floydsmeatandseafood.com for Mardi Gras King Cakes.
Pat Bradley joins Morning Mayhem each week courtesy of Cabot Outdoors. Shop their inventory of Hustler Fast Track Series zero-turn mowers at cabotoutdoors.com.
1037 The Buzz, your exclusive Razorback headquarters in Central Arkansas. KABC Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The winter storm has taken its toll on the state's already thin blood supply. The Our Blood Institute declared an emergency blood shortage weeks ago, and then the snow and ice impacted the flow of donations and supply. OBI says around 90 community blood drives were forced to be canceled since the winter storm started. They say that's caused the loss of over 1,600 expected blood donations. All blood types are needed, but there is an urgent need for O negative and platelets. OBI is giving away a free sweatshirt to those who are able to get out and donate today and tomorrow. And Tyson Foods is set to pay a nearly $50 million settlement. Longhorn Steakhouse and other businesses sued Tyson, accusing the company of fixing the price of its pork products. In October, Tyson also agreed to pay an $85 million settlement for inflating pork prices. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Bowen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll be a partly cloudy Thursday with a high of 45 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy to cloudy and a 30% chance of rain and a few snow showers too. But as it rains, temperatures will be above freezing, and as the snow is possible, will still likely be above freezing. But overnight, will drop down to 26. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Ouachita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Richard Yeager, Steve Ferguson, or Jason Daly in Little Rock today.
Bass tournaments and some of the best fishing spots in the state. It's Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge and his crew. Fishing Arkansas is presented by Shelter Agent Jamie Marsh, Stanley Hardware, and Sunrise Outfitters. Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge.
Hey, y'all. It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. I spent years on the mound giving everything I had, and now I feel every inning in my knees, back, and shoulders. But I didn't want surgery, and I sure didn't want to be sidelined. That's why I turned to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Christie and his team use regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No surgery, no meds, and no downtime.
Whether you're teeing off at the club or chasing the grandkids around, QC Kinetics helps you get back to doing what you love.
Call QC Kinetics now and schedule your free consultation. Natural joint pain relief with real results.
Don't let the pain slow you down. I didn't, and neither should you. My friends at QC Kinetics, they'll take care of you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Bass tournaments and some of the best fishing spots in the state. It's Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge and his crew. Fishing Arkansas is presented by Shelter Agent Jamie Marsh, Stanley Hardware, and Sunrise Outfitters. Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge.
103.7 The Buzz is your home for Arkansas Razorback basketball. Coverage is brought to you by Blackman Auctions, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Malvern National Bank, Edwards Food Giant, Chris Crane Hyundai, and Genesis of Conway. Willie D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. Dueling Pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs with food and drinks every week. Reserve and learn more at WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willie on.
Oaklawn Today's Nancy Holtis gets in the zone each week this racing season, courtesy of Winner's Circle Concierge, a performance thoroughbred management firm designed to remove the learning curve, complexity, and administrative burden from horse racing ownership. Call 8709-429-382.
Hey, it's David Bazzel for Luxury Pool and Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool and Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa also carries Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool and Spa also has Pollywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowl shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. Oh yeah, we just had Christmas and now it's Valentine's Day. But don't worry, we still got you covered. You can do a Be Mine spa time, a 60-minute relaxation massage, and a specialized facial for $125. Or check out our couples therapy. Enjoy a hands-on couples massage workshop guided by a licensed massage therapist. We have all packages of sizes and gifts and candles and candy. Go to avabelladayspa.com and you can choose everything there or come see us. Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
That clip never gets old.
What's that,
clip
Jim?
never gets old.
I
didn't hear it.
It's Bush.
That's Bush.
Yeah.
Well, something happened with him today.
Did it? It is 8:06 on this Thursday, January 29th. Morning Mayhem fully assembled. I'm David Bazzel. That's Roger Scott, Justin Moore out in Pullen. Christian Weaver producing in lieu of Josh Neighbors being out today. Appreciate him coming in. The roads are still dicey, Justin. All the schools are closed. Pretty much, Roger. I don't think there was any school that was open today.
No one says anything that something so-and-so's open.
But the good thing is most businesses are open. Are Kate's stores open, Justin and Ben?
I don't know. She was trying to figure out. I think they lost electricity yesterday, maybe.
Yeah.
So she was trying to figure out if they had electricity or not.
You know what I
don't know.
You know what I was surprised about? I don't know if you've gotten that at all, Justin. But did you see? I was watching last night, Roger, on Channel 7, Highway 70. When you get off of 30, it is still white. It has not been cleared yet.
Or just that exit?
No, the whole 70.
Well, that can't be.
It is. I was like, wow. They hadn't got to it yet. So apparently,
wait a minute. They went all the way down 70?
That 70 was.
They haven't cleared 70?
No. Now you can drive it, but it's still it hasn't like on 630.
Well, there's a couple of hills.
I know, and even the exits are still got.
Well, no, when I went to get Todd, the exit coming out of his apartment complex to cross over whatever that road is as far out as he is down that main drag, the one on ramp was still covered, and I don't know if they just can't get the. I mean, I know they're working.
That's right.
I know the crews are working. They're working their butts off to try to get something on everything and then catch him back up.
I was surprised about. I thought that.
Well, I'm
100%
surprised at 70. I would think 70 would. Maybe three. I'm talking to Ralph yesterday, who we just saw. He couldn't even get out of his driveway, let alone get down his road. But now he's made it somehow. Is that? I am shocked. I'm going down 6:30. It's three wide open,
completely clean.
Yeah, you still got to be careful, but I mean,
Roger,
it's still pretty nasty around here.
Yeah, I would think in smaller towns and the neighborhoods where you don't have a ton of traffic. And then you don't have the crews to get in there and do that. So still be careful out there today. As a matter of fact, Roger, we didn't mention about Oaklawn. So, Justin, we were supposed to be at Oaklawn today for the kickoff of the Classic season. You know, we've had a month off. No racing this weekend, Roger, even though you'll be at Mainline Sports Bar tonight for trivia at 6:30. So they're moving everything to next week. So Raj will be at Oaklawn next Thursday.
Yeah, we'll be there.
And they'll actually be racing on Thursday, starting the Thursday race season.
Correct.
And then the big one, the Southwest Stakes, instead of it being on Saturday, it will be on Friday.
Right.
So anyway, just if you're thinking about, hey, all right, it's time to get out and start having some fun, call over to Oaklawn or go to Oaklawn.com. And, Roger, I think there's a show this weekend that's sold out. Casey
and the Sunshine Band, unless they say something different, down from Oklahoma to come this way. And, of course, the casino's open.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
You want to go to the casino.
Right.
And I don't know if maybe they've opened up a few more of the restaurants that are in there, so you know you can grab your bite to eat. It's warm in there.
And Susan's back with she had some kind of surgery on her throat.
Good.
Yeah, that I think she hadn't been able to sing for the last month. So I think this weekend she's performing.
Well, I mean, if you're in Hot Springs and you're looking for something to do, that Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort obviously is a place. Everybody go, dude, let's get out of the house. Where are we going? We're not going to the mall. You're going to go to the casino.
Justin, I have to make my pick for the Oaklawn Sports app on the Super Bowl, and I think Roger, what was the latest? It was 4.5.
Yeah.
Seattle's 4.5. I can't remember if I asked you this yesterday. Do you take?
They're the favorite.
They're the favorite. Do you take them and the 4.5, or do you take the Pats?
On the money line?
Yeah, or against the spread. Against the spread is 4.5. So, which is tougher. Obviously, a tougher pick.
I would probably take the Pats.
Okay.
At 4.
Yeah, I mean it's such a like last week.
I mean it's a crap.
It is, it really is. The one little thing can make a big difference. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be.
I was thinking. I was actually this morning. I was thinking about it. Aren't they the team that? They should have handed the ball off.
Yes.
Instead, they threw the interception at the end of the game.
Against the Patriots.
Against the
Patriots, that's what I thought.
Should have been their Super Bowl. I mean, that thing was over with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Malcolm Butler.
Malcolm Butler, who was a Cliff Harris Award finalist, as a matter of fact. He was Division 2A when they got him. And Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch standing on the sideline.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, my gosh.
Marshawn. Yep,
it's a killer. Hey, this is from your wife, Kate, Justin. She said, we lost electricity at her store on the square there in Benton because the building behind us collapsed, Roger.
Yeah, that's right.
We were talking about how fortunate it was, the ladies, because one of those buildings where they shot the movie
White Lightning
with Burt Reynolds, it completely
collapsed.
collapsed
From the courthouse.
It collapsed on top of itself. The building next to the front of it just came off where those ladies were in there. So luckily that thing didn't collapse.
Thank goodness.
It could have
Thank
been.
goodness. So I was thinking the same thing about Kate's store and all the other stores around. The one that they've repurposed for obvious reasons. They look fantastic. The tile ceilings and the original brick and the floor that you still have in some of those things. But that roof is still that roof. Listen, the Walmart gas station, the Murphy gas station there in Benton, it collapsed. The awning and all that collapsed on that one. I mean, I've not seen the collapsing of this many things. I can't tell you when. Now, you can probably go, hey, stupid.
Since the Berlin Wall.
It
was happening yesterday. Absolutely. It's almost like it. I don't understand.
Roger, give me these. I want to see if Justin, I know that Christian will get because he heard it earlier. I want you to see if you can get this song that was number one. Tell me right off the bat in less than 3 seconds. It's going to sort of beat the Baz. Tell me what song this is from 1977. This song has meaning to me because of my childhood. 1977, earned number one. Name that tune.
Oh, gosh.
Can you smell it in there, Christian? Because we got funk up in here.
Oh,
hey, Klein, you smelling the stank?
Ooh, you might not ever get rich.
But what's that? What about it?
Let me tell you what's better than digging a ditch.
Hey!
There ain't no telling who you might be.
Talk to me, son.
A movie star. Maybe even a Indian chief.
Car wash.
Car wash.
Yeah. like the hook on this.
I didn't get it in 3 seconds. I got it.
That's okay. I like the hook coming up here. Here we go.
Come on. What's your stop? We can get.
Come some of the work gets kind of hard.
Come on. Do you have those gloves? Those gloves too? Do you have those? Wiping it down?
This was just
Do you have
like
to clean up, throw up or anything?
My family had a car wash, Justin.
There was no touchless car wash then.
No.
Act a fool at the car wash.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Talking about the
Car wash, yeah.
Come on, y'all, and sing it for me. Car wash.
I love it when they stop the jam. Here we go.
And work.
Well, those cars never seem to stop
coming. Work and work.
Those brand new machines
coming. Work and work. Work and fingers to the bone. Work.
If I can't wait till it's time to go home.
Hey, get your car washed today.
Come on.
Fill up and you don't have to pay.
Fill up and you don't have to pay.
Come on and give us
my
some
God.
play.
Give it up. Right away. So you got to understand.
Even the car washes are closed.
I was 14 at the time, and I thought it was real cool that you have a car wash back then. People go, oh, your family owns a car wash, but it was a profitable business, and my dad and mom worked very hard. It was my grandmother's.
Can we do a show on that? Because you've got two things. You've got car wash. That was part of your deal. You had Elvis doing Panama City.
Yeah.
Down there. So is there a song, Justin or Christian, is there a song that comes to mind that makes you think of your hometown, your home state, or something with you? Not Arkansas, not the song Arkansas. Whenever we would hear on a TV show, Little Rock, like in the original True Grit, when he's selling horses, he said, I'm going down to the soapbox in Little Rock, I'm thinking, hey, he's talking about Arkansas, that sort of thing. Anything pop up that makes you go, hey, that's our home, or that's our place, whether it be a music or movie.
As a matter of fact, too, while they're thinking about that, Justin, don't you have
to think about
There's this one song called Small Town USA. It's by, I don't know the artist. But
Does it mention?
I don't.
That's for nationwide.
Justin,
I was just thinking, like, during y'all's performing car wash, I'm like, Christian's got to be sitting here going, what the hell did I get into?
Now, Justin, so I was going to ask, don't you have a song? It's either with Dierks Bentley or Brantley Gilbert, I was thinking, where you mentioned Panama City. Isn't Panama City one of your songs, too? The town Panama City's mentioned. I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. He's got so many songs he can't. It's hard to remember.
Can't keep them straight.
Hey, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's okay.
Possibly.
I think you do because I remember hearing it. Can't we all get along? I was thinking maybe it was in that one. I may be wrong. Is that it, Roger?
I don't know.
Of course, we know this one. Of
All right,
course.
guess what he did? Where'd he quit his job?
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I did it with Riley.
Riley Green. Okay, gotcha.
Where did Elvis quit his job?
Well, I quit my job down at the car wash.
Oh, my gosh. How about that? It all ties together.
Starting to come together, Pepper. It's starting to come together.
Also, on this day, I was noticing, of course, we were talking about every day is a day that a Super Bowl was played on this day. Today was 95. I remember this one well. This was San Francisco versus San Diego. This was a butt-kicking, and it wasn't Joe Montana. Who was the quarterback, Justin Moore, of the 49ers, and he broke a record that day?
Steve Young.
Steve Young is correct. How many touchdown passes did he throw in that game? You want to take a shot at that?
5.
Six. It broke the record of Montana's 5, as a matter of fact. Remember, that was one, Roger, who was the guy that on NFL Films, they went and they took the monkey off the back of Steve Young because he was trying to fill the shoes. And I think his offensive lineman comes over and let me take that monkey off your back. And,
what was that? Was that T.O. on that team? As well?
I think that was a little early.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't think so. No, I could be wrong.
Still would have been.
He still had
Jerry
Rice. Yeah, he still had Rice.
Yeah, he also.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Also, too, I mentioned early in the show that pretty unique thing today. It's the same day that the first class of the NFL and Major League Baseball went in the Hall of Fame. But one was in 36. You flip the numbers. One was in 63. So, Justin, give me 2 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 2 of the 5 first baseball players to go into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, gosh.
One should be easy.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth is correct. Very, very nice. Yeah, very good
Lou
deduction.
Gehrig.
Nope. This one had some said a questionable character.
That could be anybody.
Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb is correct.
Okay.
Now stop right there before you go.
Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth are
No,
yeah.
not his questionable character. It wasn't that.
Ty Cobb wasn't he a racist?
That's what they say. That's what they say.
I don't know. I think it's I mean,
he's a super duper businessman.
The book and movie have largely been debunked.
Exactly. Thank you very much. There's a great line in there about if you were playing today, what would your batting average be? And for sake of argument, he goes, it'd be 340. He goes, 340 with the pitchers we have. He goes, I'm 76 years old, so he says he can still play. Here's the other thing.
No, even if he, the one thing about him, wasn't he a jerk though? It was still like,
yes.
Well, that's what he was. If he wasn't a racist, he was a jerk. Maybe that's what it was. Well, there was something that
I missed all that.
Yeah,
well, watch it. Tommy Lee Jones plays him. It's an excellent movie. It'll make you go read some other stuff. But look, his mom. He saw his mom cheating on his dad, according to the movie in the book of notes. So
it's not an incredibly accurate depiction.
Right, he killed a man, but allegedly. But allegedly, so did some other people I know.
But he was known to be a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh
yes. Here's the thing that gets me. It's the Belichick tie-in for me on this one. When you look at that line, and you'll ask more of the other players that got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
NFL
Here's the thing. They put them in order of how many votes they got. Ty Cobb got more votes.
More than Babe Ruth. How about that?
Now, listen, Ty Cobb, I wrote it down. Ty Cobb, out of
they respected Ty more than Babe at the time.
But Babe Ruth made baseball.
But
out of 226 votes, Ty Cobb got 222. Babe Ruth got 215.
So
I'm telling you, but Babe Ruth saved baseball.
The legend of Babe grew over time. That we appreciate.
But even then,
now.
he saved baseball.
But he didn't go in before Cobb.
Well, and Cobb was a jerk.
Well, Cobb beat him.
But everybody, Cobb's a jerk. Cobb's this. Cobb killed a man. Babe Ruth saved baseball.
All right. Did you see the NFL one, Raj?
Why do you hate Babe Ruth so much? No, I did not. Hey, you didn't finish the other. Give him some other names.
Oh, the other one was Honus Wagner, Christy Matheson, and Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson was the great pitcher, right? Yeah, he had 5,000 wins. Nobody will ever break Walter Johnson's win record. I think pitching. No, I'm joking. I think it's 500. Yeah, I'm joking.
Each win counted. But back then they scored it. Each win counted for 2, though, right?
I have no clue. Right. But Honus Wagner more known now for having a very valuable card.
The card, it was the most expensive trading card ever, right?
It was at the time. I don't know if it still is.
I don't know. I think, Roger, you saw the list, right, for the NFL Hall of Fame?
No.
So I tell you what, just see if you can give me 1 or 2 names. This is 1963. Remember, NFL did not have the history that college football had.
Sure.
So it was relatively young. College football was more popular by far than
Red Grange?
NFL. Red Grange is in there. Very good. Justin, or if you want to, Christian, take a shot. And these are most of these names. Some of these names you go, oh yeah, one of the some of the couple. And think of also.
I have a couple more. I'll throw out.
Think of maybe even franchises today. Franchises today.
I'll throw another one out. Sid Luckman.
Sid Luckman is not on there.
Okay.
What year was it?
This is when it's 63.
Norm Van Brocklin.
Norm Van Brocklin is not on there.
I think I saw him play.
Now, Roger, think of Arkansas.
Stretch it out. Stretch it out for me.
This is one we always bang our head and go, we cannot believe we keep forgetting this guy who was one of the greatest.
Pine Bluff.
One of the greatest players.
Yeah.
Here, listen to this, y'all.
Yeah.
We never talk about this guy.
He was in the first
He's the
NFL.
first guy in the NFL Hall of Fame. He came
now
from
you're lying. Now you're lying.
What
Give me his initials. Give me his initials.
He went to Alabama. That was the problem. He and Bear Bryant went to Alabama.
Give me his initials.
Oh, Bear Bryant?
No, it's not Bear Bryant. It's his buddies.
Oh.
DH.
DH.
You better.
Oh, are you serious?
Come on, man.
DH.
One of the greatest receivers
of
all time.
I know from Pine Bluff. Played for the Packers.
Don Hudson?
Don Hudson. Correct. Yeah, we never.
He's in the NFL.
The first one. The first class.
See, Baz, this is radio, and people count on the truth coming out of
We
here.
don't talk about that dude being as good as it really was. And of course, he goes to Alabama. He wins the national championship. He's on one end. Bear Bryant's on the other. Even though they're both from Arkansas, they went to Alabama. But anyway,
was Clyde Scott in the NFL Hall of Fame?
I don't think so.
But we still celebrate him because he was a Razorback,
and he's obviously a silver medalist too.
But Don Hudson. You just want to say it?
Yeah.
But Don Hudson, man, I mean, you know what did we find out a couple years ago? They got a bench
one
for it.
One of the coolest names in one of the coolest names in football history. Think of Tough. When you think of Tough and you hear a name,
Bronco Nagurski.
Nagurski, one of the great names of all time.
Give me a gift certificate to Mainline Sports Bar,
only
please.
A couple more I'm going to ask for. Think of Stadium.
Oh,
Stadium. George Halas.
Stadium.
Yes, George Halas is on there. The Bears, but there's one more.
Oh, Lombardi. Lambeau. Lambeau. Curly Lambeau.
Curly Lambeau.
Curly Lambeau.
Yeah, so,
nailed it.
So you had Red Grange, George Halas, Curly Lambeau. These are all guys that Sammy Ball.
These are all guys that were smoking when they got inducted.
Let me tell you, the greatest halftime scene greatest halftime video and picture, Roger, is the Kansas is Super Bowl II. Between the Chiefs and where he's smoking the cigarettes and drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Dawson.
Justin, it's the coolest shot ever. This dude, you talking about how times have changed. He's smoking a cigarette in the locker room at halftime and drinking a Dr. Pepper.
That's awesome.
It is. It's so awesome.
I wish we could find some video of a guy smoking on the sideline, crush out the butt, and then put it where everybody puts their mouthpieces now, and then go in the game.
Hey, before we go to break here, got Melinda Mayo coming up, as well as the guys from Jones & Son. So, Justin, interesting, 1996, the American Music Awards. I want you to tell me there was two things that happened in that. One, and Roger, don't blurt, we're going this to the guys, got 13 number one hits. Who was the best new country artist in 1996?
96, Garth Brooks.
I will give you a hint.
Alan Jackson.
I will give you a hint. The videos helped this person win. Let's just say
Toby.
This person, I think you need to think the other direction.
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain is correct. Yeah,
give me some video.
And then the last one. This I know Justin will not like.
She was
this.
96.
Nah, how about that?
She's still rock. You see what she's pumping out there
I know.
now? Good.
I know. She's more edgier now than she was.
Well, I mean, listen, and I don't see sex or color. But she wears leopard print.
Justin will not like this, and I don't particularly like it either. I like his music, but 1996, same year, same award show. Garth Brooks was a triple winner. And at the American Music Awards, but when he won the favorite artist of the year, you know what he did? You remember what he did,
Cried.
Justin? No, he leaves the trophy at the podium and says the other honorees deserve this more. I'm just going to leave it here. But you know what? Part of it goes. The other honorees are going. Please take your trophy.
What
Such a D-bag.
Take
what
your
a man! Then he goes back there and starts fondling a hairdresser. I'm giving a trophy for you.
All right, do not go away. Linda May up next.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
This is Sports Center.
Last night in college basketball, Central Arkansas beat Queens 100-90. The Bears were led by senior guard and Bryant native Cam Hunter, who had a season-high 31 points. It was Central Arkansas's fourth straight win. They're 6-2 in conference play. Their next game will be at home against Eastern Kentucky on Saturday. Arkansas State fell to Old Dominion 75-71 at home. They'll host Marshall on Saturday. Tonight, Wood Rock men and women will take on Tennessee State, with the women playing at 5 and the men following that game at roughly 7:30. Both games will be on ESPN+. Radio coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A little more melting of the snow today. Will warm up to 45 degrees with a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, there's a 30% chance of some rain showers and maybe even a little bit of light snow as it tails off at the end. Overnight, we'll drop down to 26, but as the preset moves through, we'll likely be above freezing. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds, we'll start talking Arkansas, Kentucky. Plus, we'll talk Razorback recruiting. Richard Davenport from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette and WholeHogSports.com will join us with the very latest. And we've got Kevin Richardson, former Razorback, former Jacksonville Titan, now a member of the New England Patriots coaching staff. We'll play an interview with him. All that and much more coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds.
Hey folks, it's David Bazzel out here at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know him. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
You know what? You're like my wife when you get in space. You just get lost.
John Gruden. A little sexual healing here.
Little bit.
Little Marvin Gaye.
Come on.
Number one in 1983 on this day.
And
this was good jam back in that
100%.
day.
And he's one of those cats that when they started isolating his voice,
oh my God,
maybe the best
we
ever.
got that in the system.
Yeah, maybe the best ever.
We ought to play that for Justin after we get through with Melinda. Justin, you may have heard it, man. That whatever that software is.
I don't think I have.
It was Grapevine.
Sam Cooke.
It's
fantastic.
I've not heard one of him just audio.
Yeah, there's a software, Justin, that takes out
the music.
These older songs. It takes out the music and you just hear the vocals, and it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, it is impressive.
I mean, Marvin Gaye's was. It's like an angel.
I love Sam Cooke too.
No, Sam Cooke's so good. Let's see if Melinda can fill us in on what's happening with our weather and the conditions here for the next couple days.
No, Mr. Belafonte, it's Mayo. Mayo. Melinda Mayo. She's Arkansas's TV sweetheart, and she's joining the guys from Morning Mayhem. Melinda Mayo on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Sanders Ground Essentials, where great lawns start today. On the web at sandersground.com.
Good morning, Melinda.
Hey, good morning, guys. If we redo my open someday, we could add from the hometown of Don Hudson.
I know, man.
NFL Hall of Famer.
I swear, let me tell you what, you talking about just the fact that he went in the first ever NFL Hall of Fame.
That's what we're talking about.
And we never really throw his name out because it was old school. But
he's in the first Hall of Fame.
I think his catches, his numbers, his stats back in the day were so dominant for a receiver.
Melinda, where is he noticed that down there?
In their park.
Somebody said a bench in a park.
I think it's a Don Hudson Park. I know he's in the new Jefferson County Hall of Fame.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really remember talking about him much growing up there, so I don't think he's got the recognition he deserves.
100%.
I saw where he was known as the Alabama Antelope. That was his nickname.
Never heard that.
Well, again, that's why probably we don't celebrate him as much because he went to Alabama, and from there, I guess it was.
Stay there. What did he do when he left?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. All right, well, give us a scoop on how are things looking out outside conditions. I know most schools are closed today, and the temperature we got over freezing yesterday, so that was nice. What about today?
Yeah, we're going to get way above freezing today, so it's another day of some good melting. In fact, I've got us going up to 48 this afternoon, which seems a little high because of these clouds this morning, but I think we're going to get some good sunshine about mid-morning, so sunny and into the 40s again today. We need to do a lot of melting today because it's going to get colder. We've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday a new Arctic blast coming down into the state, so we need to get rid of as much of this as we can today. I don't think it'll all be gone, though. And late tonight, we actually have the last thing anybody wants to hear, a chance of a little light winter mix. I don't think it's a big deal, but probably about 8, 9 o'clock tonight here around Little Rock. I think we first see a few light showers, and then that could change over to a few flurries before it's over about midnight or so. No additional accumulation, but, if you come out, there's a little dusting on the back deck or something. If you're out real early, just watch for maybe some rain that could have become freezing rain overnight. It doesn't last long.
Well, I'm glad that we're going to get back up in the 40s and 50s next week. So that's, of course, I got the Broyles Award after that. I'm just hoping that next week, that week, which is February 12th, is a good week. Big game this Saturday. Razorbacks will play Kentucky at Bud Walton. Tip time is 5:30. We were talking about one of the classic games. The first time we played them in Rupp and whipped them, I think 105-88. That was the statement win for Nolan that there's a new sheriff in town at least going to challenge Kentucky. And usually every time we play, there have been pretty darn good games. Last year was a major win for us at the time. Cal, was struggling to try to find, the right roster moves and all that. So, but we get him in Bud Walton Saturday. You feel good about that game, Linda?
Yeah, then you skipped on to this weekend, and it's rough times for the Big Blue Nation, right? A 25-point blowout against Vanderbilt. Meantime, the Hogs are going and getting a tough win on the road against Oklahoma. So really just two different trajectories for two different programs. I think Kentucky has shown that they come out cold shooting early this season. So I think we've got to take advantage of that, get out fast. And then they are pretty good at forcing turnovers. They've applied good pressure, so we got to take care of the ball. But I do think Bud Walton will be on fire for Calipari.
For sure.
Right? I mean, just on fire. So for sure.
Justin, if there was one game that you could go to, that's the game. It's almost like it's Alabama it's the Alabama of basketball, if you will.
It's our Texas of football, but that's what it
every seat will be full in Bud Walton Saturday night.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
And we talked about the line maybe being between, what did you say, 4 or 5?
Everybody said 5. I don't know. I'm not good at that.
So Groundhog Day is coming up this coming Monday. Is that right?
Huh?
That's right. First week of February is a big week for weather, and it starts off Monday with Groundhog Day. So, but I've seen a lot of memes that said that furry little fake meteorologist better not call for more winter after this week that we've been through.
Yes.
So, so we'll have all the live shots Monday morning from Punxsutawney. That whole deal up there, the live broadcast, became a big deal after the movie, after the Bill Murray 1993. They'd have a couple hundred up there on Gobbler's Knob to watch the groundhog, the people who are in their little club, but now it's like thousands go, and they said it really started to explode after the movie. So we'll have it live on Daybreak. Usually they pull him out about 6:30 our time, so it's during our show. If he sees his shadow, it's 6 more weeks of winter, which is usually what he predicts, and if he doesn't, then it's an early spring.
I remember I got into an argument with Tommy about this. I don't know, Roger, if you remembered it or not. I just said every time I hear a particular song, I think of this movie.
Yeah.
And because I think he didn't, for whatever, get it. And I thought it was the most important part of the movie. Well, most important, it was a key part of the movie.
The alarm clock?
Yeah, the alarm clock.
I Got You, Babe.
I Got You, Babe. Yeah. Sonny and Cher. And brilliant movie making, the way they structured that whole thing. And I thought, it's obviously one of my favorite Bill Murray movies. He's so
what was Tommy's position?
I think Tommy didn't feel like it's synonymous with that movie as I felt it was. I was like, man,
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, every time
it's a huge part of the movie.
Yeah, every time I hear that song, I think of that movie. Of course, Roger, we were Sonny and Cher fans back in the 70s, and but I'm telling you, Bill Murray was so good. That is such a frustrating movie. What's funny at the very end, towards the end, he starts finding ways to kill himself. Creative ways to kill himself. It's just, and then he changes his tune to realize I might as well make the best of it. And what is the line, Roger, when the guy comes around the corner?
Ned Ryerson. I love it when he finally catches on
him.
Yeah, when he finally gets when the one time when he grabs Ned and goes, I don't know where you're going, but maybe we could, and he hugs him, and he freaks out Ned.
He starts coming up with creative ways to, and then I forget, one time he drives off the cliff with a.
Do you know what I found out about? It's funny you say that. What's her name? What's Andy McDowell?
Andy McDowell, yeah.
That's her daughter is the
Margaret Qualley? Yeah.
Is the actress that plays the hippie chick that gets in the car with Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Way.
Yeah, that's
She's a good actress.
She is. She's tall.
Yes, and I think when I think of Andy McDowell, I always get her mixed up with
Michael.
Well, or the young lady the Academy Award winner that you did your movie with.
Mary Steenburgen.
Yes, Mary Steenburgen and Andy McDowell for some reason are sort of.
They look nothing alike.
But I think it's their. But it's no. It's their southern. Yeah, it's not the look. It's
let me tell you something. That southern accent. That southern accent in Andy McDowell. She got the job in the movie Greystoke Tarzan or whatever it is, but they dubbed her entire audio with somebody else. She was too southern.
Next week is National Weather Person's Day. Why is it on February 5th, Melinda?
Why do we even have our own day? I don't know. But, it honors really everybody in the industry, National Weather Service, storm spotters, public, private meteorologists. Most big companies have meteorologists that work for them, right? And now we've got your James Bryant, all these digital meteorologists out there now too. So they're included in it. So today is chosen because it's the birthday of one Dr. John Jeffries, who was a Boston physician back in the 1700s. He actually was loyal to the crown, so he worked for the British forces during the war, during the Revolutionary War. But he was one of the first people to ever take daily weather observations. He's the first guy who said, somebody should be writing this down and keeping up with, the weather patterns. So he's really considered the father of modern meteorology. So it's on his birthday. All of us on the weather teams here in Little Rock get a big cooler full of Bluebell ice cream on that day. So I have to thank them for years for treating us, and I hope I get my ice cream this year.
Who is we'll start with the youngest here, Christian, and we'll go from Christian to Justin and up. When you think of who is to you the most notable all-time national weather person?
For me?
All time, not just now. When you think of the greatest weather person of all time, who comes to mind? Most notable.
I mean, the most notable to me is probably Al Roker.
Okay,
that's for my age.
Yeah, that's what about you, Justin Moore?
I was going to say the same.
Roger, would you go out
before him?
What was the guy before
Willard
him?
Scott.
Willard Scott. Willard Scott was a heavy set guy. He was a guy
before Al.
What about you? That was probably what I would think too.
Sure.
Well,
when you think about those, when you say notable, but I mean, you got Jim Cantori.
But you're right. That's probably the more recent, most notable for the Weather Channel. What about you, Melinda? You could obviously know them all.
Well, Ned Permy, I think it's the man. So
locally,
I'm going to say local and go with the golden man, Ned Permy, who's doing well. I have lunch with him every once in a while, and he's great. Like the Al Rokers and Willard Scotts, they do so little weather. They do like 30 seconds of weather of the big map, and then they pitch it to us, or their local affiliate. But they're great.
It was Cal Dring for me growing up.
Cal Dring?
It was Cal Dring,
You know, what's funny, Melinda, and
Gusty.
this is before Justin and Christian's time, but I can remember that the weather on news back in the 70s was so basic. It was slapping on like a
magnetic,
sun, like a sun and a cloud. Yeah, it was so basic back then, and there was no radar that you would show.
You honestly didn't. You couldn't see out what I don't know if you read the Farmer's Almanac, but they couldn't tell what was going to happen tomorrow.
I'm sure you've seen video of back then, Melinda. It was pretty basic, huh?
Oh, for sure. Hey, I may have done it like that back then. One thing I do remember when I first started, and I wasn't even on the air, I was behind the scenes, when even a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning would come out, we took there was a little map of the state, and we would literally take whiteout, the bottle of whiteout that you used to use on typewriters, and would put a dot on the county that was under a tornado warning. I would take that to an engineer who would pop it up on the screen. So if I made Pulaski County look like a dog or cat, that's what went up on the screen. And that was how low tech it was back then. And the fact that I've seen it all go digital, it's been an amazing ride for sure. So we've come a long way in weather.
The technology is outstanding. Well, thank your fine sponsor. Listen, Roger, plants, they're hanging in there, and the grass is hanging in there with all this inclement weather.
Just saw some spriglets of some grass because of the melting yesterday. It's the first time I'd seen it in a week.
That's right. Well, I'm glad to know that I've got such healthy grass underneath the snow because of the good root system and the fertilizer and everything. Plus, from Sanders Ground, one thing we don't talk about, Roger, a lot is that soil sample that they do every year just for being a customer. So I just got the email. I don't know if you got it that said exactly what my soil needs. You know, it's in really good shape because they've been taking care of me for a few years now. But they said, hey, you know, we could use a little bit more of that, a little less of this. So they already have the plan for next spring. So I can't wait. And that's what they do for their customers. So 315-9395, they do all of our yards here on the Buzz.
Roger, a second ago, Melinda, we were talking about how things were different back in the day. It was Super Bowl, I guess it was Super Bowl II with Lynn Dawson for Kansas City. And I said it was a Dr. Pepper. Our buddy Bud Cummings corrected me. It was a Fresca.
Thanks, Bud.
And a cigarette. And somebody was listening, Melinda, and said, my sister was born at Baptist Hospital in 1981. We found a picture of the doctor smoking in the waiting room with my parents.
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. Is that not hilarious? Grab you handing out cigars in there, lighting up cigars in the hospital. Wow, Lord, things have changed. All right, Melinda, thanks as always. Appreciate you.
Okay. Hey, it's Super Bowl 60. You remember how I know?
Yep, because you turned 60.
I'm always the age of the Super Bowl.
That's outstanding. Hey, the water's warm. Come on in, Melinda. It's all good.
Yeah, it's warm, but you don't want to know why.
All right, don't go away. Hey, thanks, Melinda. See you. Go Hogs. That's right. 846.
Hey, buddy Wayne Hogan says, you know, we're talking about the weather. They just don't make weather like they used to.
I know they don't.
Hey, folks, Roger Scott. Most of you already know this, but for those that don't, I'm in recovery, and I can tell you life on this side of addiction is pretty awesome. There's a place here in Arkansas that's trying to help other people get there as well. It's called Peak State Recovery in Parrott. It's not one of those cold hospital-style rehabs, not at all. It's bright. It's positive. It feels like a place where you actually want to get better. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness, even spa-like detox with saunas and massage chairs. Are you kidding me? That's my kind of healing. And here's something else you don't have to worry about. They'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times treatment's going to be completely covered, meaning it's not not going to cost you nothing. So if you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087. Or visit PeakStateRecovery.com. PeakState recovery.com. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery. Healing the whole person.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars. We guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Orange is not your color, and stripes are for zebras. It's criminal not to hire Lion Legal. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of legal lions. When in war, you need the roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results in all criminal-related legal matters, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Nick Gennardi, Daniel Vickers, or Becky Bradley in Sherwood today.
103.7 The Buzz is your home for Arkansas Razorback basketball. Coverage is brought to you by Blackman Auctions, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Malvern National Bank, Edwards Food Giant, Chris Crane Hyundai, and Genesis of Conway.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos. But what about those other 6 days? Well, let me introduce the new Mo Value Meal. Junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, and a fountain drink for only $9.99. And the best part? It's available all day, every day at Moe's Southwest Grill. Now here's my daughter Andy Kate with a special reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Tune in every Friday morning to hear Danny West from hogsports.com on Morning Mayhem. Brought to you by HJ Trailer Sales. They've got truck beds and utility trailers for every type of job and a service facility for maintenance and repair. Local folks with great products. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or in person at 808 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Bass, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
Hey, so it's 8:51. Hey, the roads are still. If you don't have a truck or a SUV or four-wheel drive, just know there's possibilities you may have some issues.
That narrows it down,
depending on where you're driving. Right. So still be careful out there.
My wife's, what does she have? What is that car? What is that thing she got? Holy moly! It's not a Kia. What is it? I can't even remember the name, but it's four-wheel drive.
Yeah, very nice.
And that is that front wheel is
Justin,
amazing.
Justin, there's something when you have a four-wheel drive or you have a vehicle that deals with this better. There's so much peace of mind. Like I have no. Now listen, you can still hit ice.
No, ice doesn't matter. Yeah,
but for the most part, when you have a vehicle that can handle, I do want to thank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram for our vehicles. Boy, you have so much confidence, man. You just have confidence.
Yeah, it certainly helps.
Yeah, what'd you do to make you think you scratch your roof up? What'd you do?
Justin, I was saying the snow and sleet that froze on the top of my roof, it finally was breaking up.
Of your car.
Of my Jeep Cherokee, and it was breaking up and it was sliding off the front and hitting the hood, and it sounded and looked like a brick. I mean, it is so hard. That's why all this stuff is hard to clear, on driveways and stuff like that. So it's what's that, Raj?
Nothing. And speaking of which, I mean, a lot of people have it on their roofs, and if it starts...
Yeah, that's why it's collapsing like it is.
Well, I'm talking about of your car. When you're going down the highway, that stuff starts peeling off. Give yourself plenty of room.
Remember, tonight, Roger will be doing some great work of trivia over at Mainline Sports Bar.
Baz, we're giving away prizes. They got $30 for third place, $50 for second, $100 for first place, and I have gifts for next to last because effort does count. We're not just giving away stuff. You're going to earn it. And so, but we have a fantastic time. So come stay warm. Eat some of the best wings in the state, let alone Hot Springs. And so much other grub that they have down that way. So come and see if they'll probably have full menu.
Also, Frank Fletcher said tonight over at Riverfront Steakhouse, buy one, get one free of anything on the menu. But you got to call and make reservations because it's just going to be, it'll be crowded. 371-9000, that's for William or Shapur.
Shopper!
But that's pretty darn good. Buy one, get one free of anything. Steak, pork chop, you name it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do want to thank Christian for coming in today. By the way, Christian, you're going to be posting, if you missed the discussion with Wally Hall today, Joe Klein and all of us about the Board of Trustees meeting yesterday, I tell you, Wally brought some heat today, didn't he?
Listen, he's not mixing any word. That is the most powerful pen in the state.
I think Wally is also talking to those folks who were frustrated about maybe the way it happened yesterday. Again, as I said, Roger and Justin, if that's the decision, again, that's whether you agree with it or not, that's fine. But you got to do it the right way. And if you have three board members that are raising flags or saying, wait a minute, and you have even the chancellor saying, I haven't looked at this. What in the world would you vote to do it if you've got those reservations? I have no clue. It may turn out to be a great idea. I'm not saying it isn't or isn't.
Maybe they come
But
out.
if you hear people going, why are we rushing this through? We need to get a good game plan. It just doesn't sound good. I'm like Joe.
No.
Joe said we all need to be aligned.
Well,
so.
he just said, we have to have people be better stewards of our money. You keep asking for this money. Justin has said that he's thought about in the last year or so not re-upping on tickets and that sort of thing. Our buddy Clemens said the same thing.
Yeah,
and these are people that are legacy ticket holders.
It's a lot easier, as we were saying, when they got the $10 million for redoing the reseating at Bud Walton because it's Cal and everybody's excited. It's harder to get people excited about doubling the price of a ticket when you've had struggles.
When you haven't doubled the win total.
Yeah. I mentioned yesterday, NFL continues to hire coaches that have been Broyles Award finalists. That's pretty cool. Remember, February 12th is the Broyles Award. Go to BroylesAward.com. We'll be broadcasting from over there. Also, too, Roger, remember, no racing this weekend. All that's moved to next week. So,
yeah. Did you see? Here's some news for you. If you want it, I'll give it to you. It was, we saw this. You know what this is?
18?
Yeah, no.
Oh, this is,
tell me.
What is this? What is it, Justin? Christian, come on, help me out.
It sounds very familiar.
Hold on. Oh, Tom Selleck.
He turns 81 today.
Tom Selleck. Magna P.I.
Magna P.I. He turns 80.
Did y'all like that?
I wouldn't have. I
didn't really
never
watch
got into it.
Me either. Matter of fact, I was mustaches were big back then. He had a mustache. Burt Reynolds had a mustache. Matter of fact, somebody sent a picture.
Some people said Andy McDowell had a mustache.
Bass had a mustache.
I did. Hey, somebody said that somebody sent pictures of their kid, and maybe it was him, with Burt Reynolds in Benton at that building that
I saw that.
out.
I saw that. How about that? And then of course this is Magnum PI, so we don't have a lot of Magnum. We got this.
That's over $800,000. Well, that's even worse. What else could I do?
You could have called the police.
That's just and the only other thing I can find with Magnum was this. Since you're bringing up Oaklawn.
Magnum Moon comes to the final 16th, and he's going to be an
Magnum Moon?
undefeated Arkansas Derby winner. Get ready, Kentucky. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Wow, nice call.
2018.
That's very nice.
I see a Magnum moon ray racing.
How about that? I miss those days.
I see more winning for the Bay.
Sing it if you know it.
I see that he's as fast as lightning.
Come on, sing it if you know it.
I see him going all the way.
2018.
Well, don't go against the horse. Better cross the board, of course. Magnum Moon's about to race. Here is Magnum Moon. He won the Rebel.
What year was that? What year was that?
2018. And he won the Arkansas Derby.
2018.
And guess what else?
Wow.
Then they euthanized him in 2019.
Is that right?
Yep. He got hoof problems. What's it?
Wow, hoof problems.
Laminitis.
Jacob Jones coming up from Jones and Son. Also, I want Justin and Christian to debate on the what is the Arkansas clip? You think it's
Islands in the stream.
Oh, here we go.
That is what we are.
No one in between.
How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another way.
Wow.
And where we rely on each other.
Not getting
from one lover to another.
Not getting that on serious. Take that.
This is Justin Aker.
Nice.
If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
U.S. Truck Accessories, your #1 Central Arkansas source for truck accessories. Specializing in camper shells, bed covers, spray and bed liners, trailer hitches, steps, grill guards, bumpers, lift kits, and much more. With professional installation available on all products that they offer. With twice the customer service. Veteran-owned and operated for nearly 25 years. U.S. Truck Accessories, Conway, Searcy, or online at ustruckaccessories.net.
Centennial Bank presents Dan Hampton each week on Morning Mayhem. Centennial Bank. Strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC.
This is Chuck Barrett inviting you to listen to me call the Hogs on 103.7 The Buzz. KABZ Little Rock.
Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Attorney General Tim Griffin says his office's hard work has led to an arrest and 2 convictions of medical fraud. 46-year-old Amanda Patton is charged with exploitation of a vulnerable person. She's accused of stealing from her aunt, who was in a nursing home. Also, a couple from Fayetteville entered no contest pleas to charges of exploitation of a vulnerable person as well. Griffin says they also stole from a loved one who was in a nursing home. They were sentenced to 3 years of probation in order to pay fines and restitution. And in Pine Bluff, the Wealth Building Coalition is hosting a free tax filing event this Saturday. This is for any household that makes less than $67,000 a year. It's from 9 until 2 at the Donald W. Reynolds Community Services Center. You'll need to bring your ID, W-2 forms from this year and last year, as well as your bank account information. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Oaklawn Hot Springs presents Oaklawn Race Day with Justin Akery and David Longinati every Saturday morning at 11. It's your inside track to America's hottest thoroughbred action.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll be a partly cloudy Thursday with a high of 45 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy to cloudy and a 30% chance of rain and a few snow showers too. But as it rains, temperatures will be above freezing, and as the snow is possible, we'll still likely be above freezing, but overnight we'll drop down to 26. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowse shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
Now through February the 1st at Fort Thompson's, the end of season sale. 40% off all stock apparel, 20% off boots and waders. Get ready for next year. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood.
It's DJ Williams here, and I got some big news from our friends at Standing Firm Farms in Greenbrier. They now have brisket burgers. They are hands down some of the best that you can buy. And with Standing Firm Farms, they raise that single-source high-end Angus beef, grass or grain-fed. They also are a ground beef supplier for local restaurants, trusted for quality and consistency. So check out their steak, burger, and brisket bundle boxes online right now at standingfirmfarms.com with free delivery to your doorstep in most cases. It's local family beef for the natural state. Standing Firm Farms.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Folks, I want to give you 3 reasons I hope you'll consider to buy from us. Reason number 1, we have the largest total stock of automobiles in Arkansas. How do we do that? We have 3 stores, and each one has a full lot of inventory. By having all these 3 stores in sync with each other, we can get you exactly the product you want. Reason number 2, we study our great competitors every day, and we know their prices, and we price our inventory to be lower than anyone. We're not going to be beat on price. You take that from me. Reason number 3, we have a great service department and a large fleet of loaner cars for our customers. We will treat you like family. Come see us and you will feel comfortable about your entire experience. 3 reasons: biggest stock, lowest price, best service. Come see us on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
Oaklawn Today's Nancy Holtis gets in the zone each week this racing season courtesy of Winner's Circle Concierge, a performance thoroughbred management firm designed to remove the learning curve, complexity, and administrative burden from horse racing ownership. Call 8709-429-382.
Ready for action? Your Little Rock Trojans are turning up the heat. Be there when the Trojans take the floor at the Jack Stevens Center on February 5th as the women take on Linwood at 5 o'clock and the men at 7 o'clock. Every play, every shot, it's the hottest game in town. Get tickets today. Single game tickets and multi-game ticket packs are available at lrtrojans.com. Don't miss out on the action. Get your tickets now. LRTrojans.com.
Looking to upgrade your home without breaking the bank? Go to The Warehouse, 2011 North 2nd Street in Cabot, Arkansas's trusted source for quality flooring, including SPC vinyl waterproof flooring starting at $139 a square foot, tile starting at 59 cents a square foot, next-gen waterproof hardwood, and many other building materials at unbeatable prices. Contractor, home builder, or DIYer, we've got what you need in stock and ready to go. Go see the Flooring King, The Warehouse, and Natural State Wholesale, building better naturally.
103.7 The Buzz is your home for Arkansas Razorback basketball. Coverage is brought to you by Blackman Auctions, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Malvern National Bank, Edwards Food Giant, Chris Crane Hyundai, and Genesis of Conway.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during the Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs. Oaklawn Today's Nancy Holtis gets in the zone each week this racing season courtesy of Winner's Circle Concierge, a performance thoroughbred management firm designed to remove the learning curve, complexity, and administrative burden from horse racing ownership. Call 8709-429-382.
Bass tournaments and some of the best fishing spots in the state. It's Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge and his crew. Fishing Arkansas is presented by shelter agent Jamie Marsh, Stanley Hardware, and Sunrise Outfitters. Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, it is 9:06 on this Thursday, January 29th. Glad you're with us. I know a lot of parents are struggling to to juggle everything right now with the 4th straight day of school being out, and maybe tomorrow as well. You know, Joe was saying, hey, they might as well just, I don't know if Jacob feels the same, close them for all 5 days. Yeah. I mean, all of a sudden you're juggling, you're having to work, you have to keep kids, and Justin, you're in that boat as well. Kate's trying to get her stores open in Benton. Everybody's struggling. I'm done. I'm good now. I'm good with winter. I'm done. I'm good. No, snow. Yeah. I don't mind cool weather. I don't want any more snow. I'm good.
Also, shout out to the mayor and city of Benton. Here's the thing. Do yourself a good deed. let everybody's water bill be looked at this week because of the dripping and the streaming.
Not going to happen.
Listen,
not
it
gonna
can happen.
Not
they
gonna
can
happen.
say we're going to take a bite for our citizens
Not
because
gonna happen.
listen, your heating bill is going to be nuts so but so too.
you were
I'm not doing it for me.
You're dreaming.
I'm not doing it for listen. I'm doing. I'm thinking about other people. If not, then guess what? I'll think about running for a rep in that city, and then I'll start cleaning house down there in Benton, Arkansas, and we'll see what. Oh, sure, they'll dig deep into my past, and then maybe a couple of years later go, you know what, we got to get him out of office. But in those 2 years that I'm in office, I will make things happen. I will change stuff. I'll listen. I'll do it.
You're gonna make Benton great again.
I'm going to make it great again.
Make Benton great again. Right?
Thank you, Jake.
What are you suggesting?
Here's what I'm suggesting.
He's saying because you run water to keep your pipe from freezing,
you know what?
The city should give some
money
back.
I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time.
Why is that their responsibility if you're using the water?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Because that water that I'm dripping and that I'm doing, it's not just me watering my lawn. I'm doing it to keep pipes from bursting. And
but that's your responsibility to pay.
You know what? It's not your turn to talk. You'll get your turn. And I do pay my bill. What I'm saying is it's a nice gesture on the city's part to say, let's do this.
He's trying to strong-arm him.
Frank Fletcher is saying, I'm going to lose money, and I'm going to give you buy one, get one free at my restaurant. That's what Frank said. So I'm saying for the city, you don't have enough money because obviously you're not cleaning up my neighborhood with your plows. I'm thinking about other people less fortunate than me. That's who I'm thinking of because I make good money by the grace of God. All right?
In studio,
I'm not giving it to the university.
Should they pay your house note?
That's not the same thing. No, well, who suggested that's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. No, that's kind of dumb. No, it's kind of dumb. No, someone's going to get their bill. Someone's going to get theirs, and it's going to be really high.
But you had to stay in, and you had to.
But let me tell you something, wise guy. When you water your lawn, you can get. Listen to me. You can get a separate bill for your water if you install a different faucet and a different thing. They give you a break for that. Is what I'm saying, because you're using it to water your lawn. They know this water is your water that's going to. I'm just saying.
We'll continue this debate.
Listen, you got a multi-million getting your air over here telling me about that, and then
Jacob,
I just don't understand the premise.
We've got
simple.
We've got some guests here in the studio. Jacob Jones is here. Jacob, good morning, Jones' son. How you doing, man?
Jacob, you need help with your water bill over there?
Pretty much, yeah.
We're going to talk. Get the mayor on the phone. He'll be on Justin's show.
You brought in your son, Jalen Jones, and how old is Jalen? You're 7. So now you have to make sure Jalen has things to do today, right, Jacob?
He's with me all day. He was with me all day yesterday. He's going to be with me all day today.
So that was what you get right on that mic. That's sort of the challenge that parents are dealing with, right? And you have a business to run.
Yeah, he was with me at the store all day yesterday, and then today he'll be there half a day, but he's doing some tutoring today at Huntington Learning.
Gotcha.
Since he's out of school.
So you're over there off of Rodney Parham. Been there 40 years, right?
40 years this year.
40 years this year, same location, which is absolutely amazing. 40 years in the same location. It used to, for those that remember that shopping center, it is 3 stores down from what used to be the original TCBY.
Yes.
The first TCBY ever in the state of Arkansas, in the nation. Yeah, and you guys have been there 40 years. Have they done a good job around there? You were saying Chenal Woods is Chenal is really crazy out there.
Chenal's really bad where we live, and but our landlord on Rodney Parham, he owns like a lot of these guys own a lot of the different spots there, and they've cleaned up really well. They cleaned up the day of. They went out and really just kind of took care of the parking lot at the shopping center, at Marketplace Shopping Center, and then the shopping centers that are around there.
What's interesting, your next door neighbor across the street at Sauced, they said they had a record weekend. I think
everybody in PV drove their side by sides and 4-wheelers and all kinds of stuff, and their golf carts or whatever.
So we had Joe Klein in here. Joe is shut down. And I guess he's been shut down all this week until today, and part of yesterday. And Justin, same thing with Kate's stores. We don't think about that, Roger. We don't think about this. We're doing radio. There are people like you that are losing money every day this happens. I mean, this is not just something inconvenient. It's a money loser for you.
Well,
right?
And for us, it's actually not as bad for us as it is for like a restaurant.
Sure.
The restaurants, those kind of places, they had the food. They had to throw the food out.
Yeah.
They really get hit hard.
Right.
I mean, we're fortunate because, I mean, right now it's kind of in between.
Well, you got Valentine's Day coming in 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, and the shutdown now is not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Now, if you shut down the week of Christmas, you shut down 2 days before Valentine's Day, it's totally different. But
Yeah.
it's just kind of
True.
Right now, January is kind of your no man's land.
Got to give credit, Justin and Roger, to the Jones family. You and your dad, Darrow, give so much back to so many charitable causes. I was up, Roger, at Augusta. Remember, I was doing that event in Augusta, and they read it to your dad, and he was donating a cool piece of jewelry that would be auctioned off. You guys do a lot of those kind of things.
That's kind of like his home away from home. That's where he duck hunts. That's where he got a duck club and all that up there. And
that was a fun event.
Augusta area.
Yeah.
And he's friends with a lot of those people up there, and so he wanted to give back and help those guys up there.
The other thing that Jones and Son has done, is you guys are synonymous with Miss Arkansas. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know if you've noticed it,
Corey
Roger.
back there.
Yeah, Corey Keller.
When I walked in, I saw her.
Oh, that's right. Last time we saw her was at your place.
All your social media all has Miss Arkansas. You guys have been a big supporter of that for many years.
Yeah, we've done it for, I think, since 2010.
2010. Wow.
So, yeah, about 15, 16 years.
Anything in particular that's the hot thing that we need to know, or is it standard stuff as always for Valentine's Day at Jones and Son?
I mean, we've got these new Demeglia bracelets.
Demeglia?
Well,
Whoa!
They're made in Italy, and they stretch.
They stretch,
and it's this technology that they came up with that they stretch. And I actually have some.
They can do it in jeans. They can do it on watches.
So jewelry that stretches, huh?
Bracelets, necklaces, and then rings. Typically, it's mostly bracelets. So now the bracelets mix and match with any bracelets that she already has. So you can kind of mix and match with what she has. They also do them in ceramic. They do them in all gold, white, yellow, rose.
Very nice.
With diamonds and gemstones and stuff. Or they do them in ceramic. They do a black and a white ceramic, kind of like the Chanel No. 5 watches or whatever those watches are that they have that are the black and white ceramic.
And you and these are all in the store. You have these now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because they came to us and they wanted to be in our store, and we were like, okay, so we did it. We did the deal with them back in probably September of 2025, and then 2 months before that, we committed to help sponsor the ATP tennis tournament here in town because we did the golf tournament.
Sure.
And so the ATP tennis tournament wanted us to be involved in it, so we did that. But then 2 months later, we bring in Demeglio. A month later, they are the worldwide sponsor of the ATP. For the international sponsor and they're doing like the official bracelets for it, and so we're going to do something like that for the ATP here.
Can you find all that online? If you have to
it was just announced right before Christmas about the ATP partnership and all that, and so it's something that we just found out about right around Thanksgiving. Is when we found out.
But all those items are no. Okay.
Well, here's the problem too. Online right now, what's happened to us is all of our prices have had to come down on our website because the gold has gone up so much.
Is that right?
Our prices can't keep up.
It has gone up tremendous, per ounce.
And we can't keep up with the price.
Interesting.
The pricing. Wow. Everything you come in a special order right now, we have to go price.
So maybe for Valentine's Day, you go silver. Yeah,
silver's fine. Yeah, silver, and people are still buying gold. People aren't not buying gold.
No. Listen, it's a good investment
right
now.
Buying
what it is. Absolutely.
Now,
Chanel, Coco Chanel.
Yes.
Fun fact: why did she call it number 5?
I don't know why.
That's her favorite number. It's as
that's
simple
it.
as that. That's it.
Yeah, I got to give you credit. I know, Justin, you don't follow social media as close as Roger and I.
Well, he's gonna because I'm putting him on my water list.
Have you noticed that Jacob? I'll tell you. I know you don't probably particularly care to do it, but you've got your staff getting you involved in everyday posting on social media. I mean, they're having you do sort of crazy things like dance things. And I give you credit. I'm not sure if I had the guts to do some of the dance stuff that you're doing, but I give you credit for doing it because that's part of the business, you know?
Well, Brittany Blackerby from Socials by Brittany is behind all that. She's constantly has things set up, and so towards the end of the day, end of the time she's there, she's like, all right, you got to come out and do your thing or whatever I got to do. She tells me what to do. I'm like, we'll do it one day.
I give you credit. It's a new world. You know, Roger, the Alicia Dover and Jeremy Flynn do the Touchdown Club social media, do a great job. They're doing the Brewers War and all that. these people who do this for a living, there are systems, there are algorithms, and I mean, they know how to. It's a world I don't know. I don't get it. And God bless them. We just have to. If we do, Roger, you just got to hope you come up with good content.
Well, it's that geofence. It's all that other stuff. They can pinpoint. They can do everything they want. They can put in the buzzword and have it go somewhere else.
I mean, point exactly what time they want it to show up, what Facebook page, what Twitter page. I mean, it's a fascinating industry. While you're here, I want us to see now, Justin. Early in the show, Roger played a clip. The last couple of days.
Don't say who it is.
Okay,
let me play it first.
I want you to hear this clip, Jacob. You can take part in this. By the way, Jalen Jones is Jacob's son here. If you hear somebody sort of hanging out there, he's hanging out with Pops today. What grade are you in, Jalen?
First grade.
First grade. Is that right? First grade. All right. Very nice. Wow. He's a good-looking kid.
You like Dragon Ball Z?
Now, here's the other
what's that?
I asked if you like Dragon Ball.
You like Dragon Ball? That's what.
Dragon Ball Z.
He's got the hoodie on.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I have
Good show.
Listen, Christian. Only Christian would know what you're talking about. Roger does not know, and I don't know, but I'm glad he does. But you look cool in
I'm
it.
watching my mouth with the kid in here.
All right, Roger, play the.
Here's the other thing now, and I think we could get listen. What is today? Thursday? Tuesday morning, we saw Justin Acri. Wednesday morning, he's in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Thursday morning, he's right back here in his office.
He's back.
He just went on Whirlwind. Here's the thing. I think because we used a clip from his show yesterday, and he kind of tongue-in-cheek told us to stop doing it, yada, yada. But I already had this other one as well. I think this clip may have come from his show. I think I'd like to use Justin Acri as a judge in this, and I'll go by what he says. I'll go.
All right, so
if he knows.
So Jacob, Christian, and Justin, tell me who you think this is when you hear it.
It's Arkansas, baby.
All right,
D-Mac.
All right, Christian, what do you say?
I'm gonna say D-Mac as well.
It's Arkansas, baby.
Jacob, what do you say?
I guess.
I say it's D-Mac as well.
I'm saying it's Jermaine.
And so Roger is going to die on this hill that it's Jermaine Taylor.
I'll change my mind if you tell me the truth.
It's D-Mac.
First of all, don't talk down to me, country. You've been talking. You know what? You went AWOL yesterday. You come back talking down to me. What the hell?
It was Houston Nuts last game.
I'm so
beat LSU.
Yeah, it makes no sense. You know what?
I'm so surprised that
if you're both of you going to be jerks about it, I will die on that hill.
I told
because Wes Miles pronounced it Arkansas.
Well,
yes,
it's Arkansas, baby.
And the first time I heard it,
that's how you pronounce it. It's Arkansas, it ain't Arkansas.
Justin,
it's Arkansas.
The minute I heard it, I told Roger,
it's Arkansas, baby.
Let me give you two. Listen to this one. Okay. Listen to this one.
Okay.
It's Arkansas, baby.
And then tell me about this one.
It's Arkansas, baby.
See, one of them.
Do you have
Sounds
one?
the same.
Now that you're saying that, and I can hear it in the baby. And I'm changing. And I'll change.
What's surprising?
Because it's under
that wood.
Yeah.
I got the first time.
What's disappointing about this
Jerks,
is that we have Darren on every week for 15
That's
weeks.
Not disappointing.
Is that he even called you? Said you're my buddy Roger.
We are personal
friends.
You
said that was Jermaine Taylor. Like,
it's under Jermaine's name.
Oh, that's what.
That's why I put it in there.
But I knew immediately that is.
It's not under Jermaine's name. I just made that up. I don't know whose name it's under, but I just found Arkansas baby.
So do we have a Jermaine Taylor clip?
I'm gonna do it this way. Yes, and here it is.
No, I don't. It's not
here. It is.
It's Arkansas, baby.
They sound exactly. You're saying that both these guys sound alike. That is so terrible.
Christian, find me a Jermaine Taylor because
get me Jermaine while I'm waiting. Let me see. We're gonna find it once again. Here's D-Mac.
It's Arkansas, baby.
Here's Jermaine.
It's Arkansas, baby.
I mean, so close, so close.
I can't believe that you knew you thought I was just gonna go away. You thought I was just gonna go away.
Know, here's the thing. It's like I told Josh a couple weeks ago when we were talking about that lady's name. And you kept saying it with an R. I said, Josh, stop, because chances are David's going to win this. He always does. No, yes, you do.
I don't
and guess
always
what?
do.
15 minutes later, then the lady goes, oh, I know why you're calling me that name with the R in it. Because my grandfather was called that by all of his friends, so he named his business that. That's the name of our... And you were right. So... That being said, now I'm not gonna acquiesce just yet on the water bill.
Christian,
I'm still keeping that.
Christian, will you please?
He
find...
just gave me one. Here it is.
Hear it.
Listen.
It's Arkansas, baby.
Oh, thank you, Christian. That's a
goofball. Jacob Jones with us. Hey, listen, congratulations on 40 years, man. That's outstanding. We've always said to us, I think the line when you've been in business 20 years or more. It's pretty outstanding. You know, you get to 50, that's another level. Of course, we have some Arkansas business that are over 100 years, like Tipton and Hurst, but 40 darn years is amazing. And your pops still, how old's your pops?
78.
Yeah, still comes into work, still can tell 1,000 stories.
Well, he'll be 8. I'll be 48. Or I'm 48. He's 8, and my dad's 78. So that's how.
Yeah.
He's 30 years older than me, and I'm 40 years older.
What is your?
That's how you know. It's a great way to say. I don't even know how old my oldest kid is. I was just saying.
Well, that's
the
how
other
I
day.
remember it all.
Exactly. I don't know. I know his birth date.
Justin, are you a fan of nice watches? Do you are cool watches something that you like?
Yeah, I'm a watch guy.
I was going to say. So I was thinking, are you a watch guy too, Jacob? Do you know the watch?
Somewhat.
Yeah, it's funny. So I've got a Submariner Rolex and I don't know a lot about watches, but. The first one that was given to me was Jennings Osborne years ago, and so I've had this probably 20 years. But I'll have somebody walk by and go, "Nice Submariner."
Yeah.
You know, people in that. People,
I have no Rolexes.
I mean, that's a way. But you know what? There's so many cool different watches out there now.
Tons of them.
But you know what I get tired of seeing though too? I get tired of seeing all these guys on social media pull out their diamond crusted, big squared, whatever it is, orange. You know, I don't know. Well, you know what that is?
Yeah, he says that's our best item. Sorry, Jacob. Listen, I still
I
love
don't like
my
that style. I
still
like that
love
style.
my watch. You know,
Oh, from
Turner Tom, yeah.
What is it?
Turner Tom.
It was Turner.
What was his first name? Mike.
Mike Turner. Yeah.
Remember that, Justin? With the
catcher.
Remember who was it? The guy up there in Northwest Arkansas called him out and said he was a loser or something. He goes on. Whatever the regional was.
I forget who it was.
Yeah, and remember he said, you're nobody, you whatever, and of course the guy turns around.
He had a really good postseason.
Had a great postseason. You guys ended up doing a watch with that. And gave away how many of those suckers?
We sold
well, 3 for sure.
We gave away 20 of them, but we sold about 100 of them.
Yeah, I think we gave a couple away.
No, we gave away 20 on the air.
20 on the air? Here we go. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you, Christian.
It's Arkansas, baby.
That's
the right. The other thing is that, remember, you guys also gave a cool piece to Brie Ellis. Remember she screamed about
the earrings.
Yeah, the earrings.
She screamed about that.
Yeah, those were great.
I forgot about that. The ruby and diamond earrings. Yep.
Yeah, softball gets cranked up here. I think in 10 days we got to make sure, and I don't think we have made that official. Who our player is. It looks like we're going to have Cam Koziel back again for baseball, Justin, thanks to Ortho Arkansas. They are top 10 preseason as usual. Nothing strange about that in baseball.
So our Ortho Arkansas is taking my deductible and put it towards
there you go. That's exactly right.
My 4 deductibles.
What are your hours of operation over the next couple of days, Jacob? Is it
10 to 4?
10 to 4?
10 to 4 for sure.
Call to make sure?
Yeah, I would just call just in case. I mean, I don't think anything else is going to happen, but a lot of the neighborhoods look like they're kind of still messed up.
Yeah,
a lot of the neighborhoods in PV.
Yeah, this is a weird storm. You didn't think that this was going to be a big deal, and end up really shutting things down more than.
Well, you know, I guess my neighbor Ben said Sunday. Was it Sunday? Was that the second round?
No, yeah, Sunday. Yeah.
So Sunday, because I'd cleaned out the big drift that was in front of my door on Saturday, and then Sunday it did it again. But he said he was up Sunday. I didn't. When I wasn't up Sunday night. He was up checking things out and went outside. He said it was unbelievable.
How hard it was pouring.
The storm of the ice that came down.
I didn't see the video on that.
I was up most of the night that night, and because I was concerned that all the lights were about to go out,
right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know what we were going to do.
Yeah,
but it was coming down harder than I.
It's
for
like
6 or 7 hours. It came down straight.
It was like a hard rain, but it was sleet.
That's what he said.
I mean,
it came down, and it was
creepy.
coming down like. And if you looked at it in the lights, it looked like rain.
But it was.
I swear to God, it looked like rain to me, but it was not rain.
It's amazing.
And you'd open the door and listen, and you hear the shh of it. It's like sticking.
Yeah. It's. I guess, we're so fortunate that we didn't lose power at all.
Yeah, the state of Arkansas really got lucky compared to Mississippi and Louisiana.
It's unbelievable
no question.
that it skated right by us. It went around us, went under us, and all that. I mean, for those that have lost their power, hardy har, Roger.
Yeah.
But we didn't. For
in mass,
because we had Rob Rodell on.
In mass, our state did not do that.
We should have.
I know.
Well, listen, Jacob, great to see you. Thanks for all you guys do. Congratulations on 40 years of you and your dad, Darryl. You got a great staff, too.
Thank y'all for having us.
And
appreciate you.
And Jalen, you can come back anytime you want to, buddy. Like I said, I'm ready to get out of here and go play in the snow.
Now, listen, you can go home later on today.
You're welcome.
Later on today, you can go back on and put us up on YouTube and find his photo up on TV.
That's right.
Everybody's seeing you all over the world, man.
I think I see a little sun coming out, Raj. That's the first little sunshine I've seen all day. Any reason we were playing this?
Yes, because it goes back to the same thing that, what was it? It was...
something that's not true?
No.
Tommy used to say that this song was about something completely
Well, it was
different.
about smoking weed. Yeah.
Well, as a kid, I didn't think so.
Well, neither did I. You know what? Neither did I.
Well, in the 60s, they had a way of disguising everything.
They did so many
They were
things.
very subtle with things.
That's right.
Well, you know what? And now I'm starting to think, did they already know about? Was Aerosmith thinking about the future when they said, "Dude looks like a lady"? Was that the Bud Light guy? I don't know.
Yes.
But there's something that happened with Peter, Paul, and Mary on this day. So I'm just playing all the Peter, Pauls, and Mary.
Gotcha. All right, do not go away. It is 9:28 here on Morning Mayhem. Thanks
here
again,
it
Jacob.
is.
Appreciate it.
Thank you again, John. For Christian, here's the actual Jermaine Taylor.
It's Arkansas, baby.
Thank you. Thank you, Christian.
Autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boy.
Catch the buzz on all our social media platforms presented by Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. It's hot tub season at Luxury Pool and Spa. Online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
This is Sports Center.
In college basketball last night, Auburn beat Texas 88-82. Reigning SEC Player of the Week Keyshawn Hall had 31 points for the Tigers. Tennessee beat Georgia 86-85 in overtime for Rick Barnes' 850th career win, the third most of active coaches behind Rick Pitino and John Calipari. Auburn and Tennessee will face off against each other on Saturday. In other SEC games, Mississippi State beat LSU 80-66, while 19th-ranked Florida embarrassed South Carolina and Columbia 95-48. The Gators shot 62% from the field for the game. Tonight, there will be two top 25 teams in action. 8th-ranked Iowa State will host Colorado at 6 on FS1, while number 9 Illinois will host Washington at 8, also on FS1. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A little more melting of the snow today. Will warm up to 45 degrees with a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, there's a 30% chance of some rain showers and maybe even a little bit of light snow as it tails off at the end. Overnight, we'll drop down to 26, but as the preset moves through, we'll likely be above freezing. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for lube tech, tire tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
If you're trying to get through your daily activities and you're noticing you can't because you're focusing more on your pain than being able to enjoy the moment, those are the patients that we're looking to treat because we can make a difference.
That's Dr. Ashley Caravelli, a medical director for QC Kinetics.
What we're doing at QC Kinetics is offering treatments that help with joint preservation. We use cutting-edge technology in our in-house lab to harness your body's natural healing powers and target the areas where you need them the most.
These are regenerative, non-surgical treatments, and QC Kinetics is the nation's leader, delivering lasting relief to tens of thousands of patients.
What we do know is that the sooner we start treatment, the sooner you'll see relief.
So don't wait another minute. See if you're a good candidate for these non-surgical treatments for joint pain. The consultation is completely free.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Courtney Ballantyne here with some exciting news. Your lunch plans are about to change, and change for the better. Starting next week, the Butcher Shop will be opening for lunch every Tuesday through Friday from 11 till 2, featuring a full menu, including those famous shaved prime rib sandwiches, tenderloin salads, fried catfish, as well as everyone's favorite steak burgers. So make your plans now to join me and all my friends at lunch starting next Tuesday at the Butcher Shop Steakhouse.
Injured? Let's talk about getting help now.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888.
Whether injured at night, on a weekend, or a holiday,
dial 8 for Rainwater, Holton, Sexton.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
My husband, Robert Tejas, is running for judge.
Mom, they gotta remember his name.
Well, here's what I can tell you. When it comes to justice, say yes to Tejas. Say yes to a nonpartisan judge. Yes to 18 years of legal experience.
Yes to equal justice for all.
Say yes to Tejas for judge.
Thanks, y'all. I'm Robert Tejas, and I'm asking for your vote for judge.
Vote for my dad, Robert Tejas for judge on March 3rd.
Say yes to Tejas.
Paid for by Robert Tejas for judge.
This is Greg O'Neill inviting you to join the most vibrant, fun, and multifaceted fitness community in Central Arkansas, the Little Rock Athletic Club, with 30% off the joining fee right now. And when you join, people will witness the fitness.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
It's Arkansas, baby.
Thank you, Jermaine.
Goofball.
You listen, both of you, listen, and I'm telling you right now, I had somebody sending me a message on this one. And I've checked with them, and maybe they've come down in price. I don't know. Can Don Grisham sell water meters? Because he does a great price on everything else. I got a quote last year, $15K to put a new meter in just to water my grass. Feel what I say? $15K. And somebody got on here and said, Raj, I think you're overestimating. It could just be $20 or $30 more. Well, let me tell you what $20 and $30 more could mean for me and somebody else. It could mean the difference between being able to pay for Amazon TV for a month or two. Okay?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say that you can bet on Oaklawn anywhere.
No, here's what I can tell you about that. Whether you can make it down to Oaklawn because of Highway 70 being an issue next week, you never have to worry about that ever because of Oaklawn Anywhere. I can go to Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort from anywhere in the world because it's in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, if you hadn't gotten it, you need to download it. You can download it from the Apple App Store for Android users. You just
Do you have to be in Arkansas?
No, for that one you don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can be in the track and do it, or you can be at the Kentucky Derby and doing it while Oaklawn's still going on.
Jessica loves this app. If you don't have it, sign up. If you sign up for the first time, you can get up to $200 using promo code BUZZ26. Got to remember that. Put in BUZZ26 and get a sign-up bonus for up to $200 using that promo code.
Now, you can do it on your tablet, your computer, your phone. Doesn't matter which one it is.
So now remember, they're starting the race season next Thursday, not Friday. Right. Friday they're running the $1 million Southwest Stakes. We'll be over there Thursday. Right. So it's time to get it cranked up. I hate it, man, Justin. They try to figure out the times to do this, and then they just a week ago we were thinking, wow, they got lucky. They missed. They missed it, yeah. And all of a sudden, then, this happens, and they have to move everything to next weekend. But that's okay. That's right. It's part of it. But we're excited to get over there, and hopefully the weather will get better here soon. Well, Roger, you'll be there tonight.
Be there tonight. Mainline Sports Bar. Great grub, great wings that they have there. I'm looking forward to that. So when they ask me, hey, Roger, it's up to you. Do you want to do it? We'd love to have you. Well, it makes me feel good that they think it's important enough for me to come down there and be a part and hang out at Mainline. May only be 10 people there. Maybe 1,000 people there. Regardless, I'm going to do the very, very best I can to entertain you. So come hang out. Starts at 6 o'clock. $30 for third place. Second's $50. $100 for first. I have a $25 gift card and a nice little necklace for Valentine's from one of the stores there in the casino area or at the resort that I'll be giving away as well. So come hang out with us. Doesn't cost nothing to play.
Roger, we need to play a little Factor Crap. So glad we have Justin Moore on the show with us today because obviously Factor Crap is sponsored by Arkansas Municipal Equipment, Daniel and Vanessa Ellison. So let's get this cranked up. Christian, let's find out what we're going to give away here. Maybe, I think we've got one more Boudreaux's certificate to give away. I think we get 2 each week. We got Big Buck Classic tickets for next week. So either one of those, let's get a contestant, Raji. Open it and let's go.
Is it fact or is it crap? You decide. Fact or crap is brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment, founded by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison over 10 years ago. They specialize in refuse, sweeper, and recycle equipment. Find out more at ametrucks.com.
Very good. Very nice.
All right, 661-1037. We need a contestant for a Boudreaux's gift card or tickets for the Big Buck Classic next week. I promise you, you will have a great chance at winning today if you play. I want to give another shout-out to two guys that may be helping me later today, Roger, with an important task, David Good and Daniel Bryant. I hope you guys can help me out. If you can't, I appreciate you trying. You know, everybody's got to try to help one another out in this world.
Sure.
You know, especially when you have an expertise. And this snow and this ice, man, it's a tricky one. I still got my Florida blood in me. I still got, where just...
Arkansas blood?
I got my Arkansas blood, but I also have that Florida blood
Arkansas,
in me.
baby!
White beaches or white snow?
He said white beaches.
White
I want everybody to
beaches?
know if there was a glitch in your radio, he said, and you're going right off of 630 by Shackelford, he said beaches.
Yes, that's exactly right. You mentioned Justin Akery was back. Boy, UCA won a game last night, 100-90 over Queens of North Carolina. Of course, Razorbacks played them. Justin, what is the highest scoring game you ever played in at Poen?
I know senior night we scored 104.
Whoa! What? I wasn't thinking that.
How many did you have?
40.
Like 15 or something. Not a crazy.
He was a distributor. He was a distributor.
They called him Justin A. Cuff. That's what they called him. And they didn't even know it. They didn't even know it back then.
Oh, that's excellent. Who's our contestant here?
Who is this? You're on the phone.
This is Blake.
Who?
Blake?
Blake.
Okay, Blake, your phone sucks. So did you hear Baz when he said white beaches? Want to make sure you heard that white beaches.
I did not hear that.
Okay.
When I hear Blake now, you know, I think of the Damon Williams did with the teacher. Block A.
Block A.
Block A. He mispronounces the kid's name.
Yeah,
Block
hilarious.
A. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
That is so funny.
All right, Blake, here we go. So
Blake,
I'm going to give you
call him Blake A.
Block A.
Block A. Yeah.
So I'm going to throw out a statement. It's either fact or crap, and you can go with Justin or Roger.
Does it have anything to do with my water bill?
What about me?
Sure, Christian, you can jump in.
Sure,
too.
Christian. Wow, what a throwaway comment that was.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You're more valuable, Christian.
Christian's going, we're having fun here on this morning show. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. It's not like the news show. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I kid because I care.
All right, here we go. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay.
Between that preposition.
The most common street name in America is Second. Third is Second, followed by First. Is that fact or crap, Roger Scott?
Okay, say that again.
The most common. I know.
Totally missed
It's a little tricky. Yeah. The most common street name in America is Second. Third is Second on that list, followed by First, which is third on the list. Is that
not an Abbott and Costello bit?
It is not. Second, third,
I think
first.
it's none of that because whenever I look to try to Google an address to put how far it's going to take me to get somewhere, I put in Main Street. I would think Main Street was it.
All right, so that's you say it's crap.
I say it's crap. I say it's a big heaping pile of steaming crap.
Justin Moore, what do you say?
Caller, I have no idea. As I don't with any of these questions on this game. But I'll say it's a fact.
All right, Christian, what do you say?
Uneducated guess. I'll go fact.
Okay, all right, you got two facts and one crap there, Block A. What you gonna go with? You gonna go with Roger's crap, or you gonna go with Justin and Christian?
I'm going to go with Justin and Christian and say it is a fact.
The most common street name in America is Second. Third is Second, followed by First. Is a fact. Very nice. Good decision there.
Nice.
Blake, very nice. All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Well, this is...
who comes up and has more second streets than Main Street?
Maybe First Street is Main Street. And then they go, oh, this is Second Street.
I don't know.
You just emoji blew my mind.
But it is, Justin, you're right. When I was reading it, it goes, The first common street name in America is second. Third is second, followed by first.
Yeah, you just blew my mind. It was almost like a Walt question.
Or Abbott Costello, yes.
You make the call.
Who's on first?
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is, if you get this, is
All right,
for the
Block
win.
A, you get this, you win. You do have the chance to miss one. You've got to get 2 out of 3. This is a 1-and-1.
Zebras injure zookeepers more than any other animal. Fact or crap, Roger Scott?
I thought you were going to go that zebras are black with white stripes as opposed to white with black stripes.
No.
But I do happen to know this to be a 100% fact.
Okay.
They are very vicious animals.
Justin Moore, fact or crap?
I'll say fact.
All right, Christian, what do you
Roger
think?
sounded very convinced.
I'm telling because I talked to
Roger's an actor. You got to remember, Roger is an actor. He's a great liar. If you haven't figured that out.
Wait, those are two different things. Those are two. The other part of it is you got to know this. I've talked to people at zoos and all that. Whenever
you have. Okay.
Whenever they watch the alligators eating the zebras, they cheer.
Wow.
He's convinced me to go crap.
Go crap. Okay, so you're going opposite. All right, Blake, what you going to go? Fact or crap on that one?
I think I'm going to go fact again.
Zebras injure zookeepers more than any other animal is a fact. You are a winner. You're going to get you a
Bada bing, bada
Boudreaux
bing.
certificate and maybe a Big Butt Classics. One big reason is they've never been domesticated. They're just too aggressive.
Yeah. Again, watch
I never would have thought that would be the number one for zookeepers. I mean, number one of all of them. So,
Yeah, that is surprising.
They're brutal. It's not to me.
Hey, do want to thank Daniel and Vanessa Allison. Remember, for you need garbage trucks, front loaders, automated side loaders, they can handle it all when it comes to refuse and recycling. They're the best, and they're right there in Pullen where Justin lives. Yep. They also have the Highway 270 grill. Is the 270 grill open, Justin? Have you guys noticed that or not? Or
I believe so.
Listen, I'd be going in there getting some of that.
Listen, Justin ain't changed his underwear, let alone got outside. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. Hey, listen, we have audio from a zebra at the zoo.
It's Arkansas, baby.
Thank you very much. Sounds similar. Sounds similar. Congratulations, Block A. Christian's going to get your information.
From the 501 on our Middleton Heat and Air text line, somebody said, I haven't listened to the show for a couple days. Could you please ask JM his opinion on the Steelers, on his Steelers hiring McCarthy?
Hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Not thrilled.
Yeah.
I just think it's a lazy hire.
How did you feel about the end of the Mike Tomlin era?
Man, he frustrated me a little bit, but he was so consistent as far as we were always 500 or above. Yeah, in the playoffs. But I don't know. The last 7-8 years, I never felt like we had the quarterback or the team to make any noise in the playoffs. It was just sneaking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see how Mike McCarthy changes that at all. And in fact,
no, I don't either.
He could have the regular season success like Mike Tomlin had. I just don't see how it changes anything come playoff time.
I don't either, man. I wish they would have went for like one of these young
up-and-coming OCs or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone says here from the 501, we mentioned the Michael Turner timepiece that Jones and Son did. Someone says here Michael Turner was whining during a press conference about Arkansas fans were spoiled. So Derek Ruskin called Turner a stupid ass and a rental player.
That's who it was.
So Ruskin was taken up for
That's
Arkansas,
right.
and it got
That's
Turner's
right.
bat hot. Win-win. I don't remember what he said. What he said about the fans.
I don't remember him.
I remember
think,
Ruskin going after him, but I don't
think
remember.
Ruskin took it wrong. I don't remember it being.
I don't remember that part of it.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
No, during the break, we're going to go back and look. I want to find that now. I'm interested in it. Someone said also, this is for Justin. Where's it at here? We're talking about watches. Okay, ask Justin if he is a Citizen, Tag, or Movado watch guy. Are you any of those?
I have a Citizen. The one I'm wearing right now is actually a Glock.
Glock?
I didn't know they made.
Whoa!
Yeah, like the pistols.
Yeah,
man,
I
didn't
they
know
actually
that.
make watches.
James Bond watch. I'm gonna Google that real quick. Wow.
It looks like
Glock watch.
Glock.
Wait, Glock 19? You're a Glock A. Yeah. Oh, I see. Look at that. They do.
Glock
You're right.
I remember.
Glock A. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
That's comedy.
It's pretty
gold. That's
cool
how
when you
bring
buy.
it
Yeah.
When you get one, it comes in a like a case that looks like a pistol case.
I
It's
see
pretty
it. It's a very masculine masculine.
It'd be kind of cool if it was like a James Bond watch and you could shoot stuff out of it.
Yeah,
That would be. Maybe it is, Christian. You don't know. Maybe it is.
I won't know.
We'll come back in. What do you say that?
If I pay my water bill,
shut up.
I can't afford that.
All right, we'll come back and wrap things up. But 9:45.
We got M in the place who likes it in your face. You got G like MC who likes it on a easy V who doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, how you'll say,
Hey, this is Chris Walker at Fence Brokers. Looking for top quality fencing at unbeatable prices? At Fence Brokers, we're your local fence distributor with everything you need. Wood, vinyl, chain link, ornamental iron, access control, and more. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourself homeowner, our staff of experts will help you find the perfect solution for your project. Fast delivery, huge selection, and personalized service set us apart. Visit us in Bryant or find us at fencebrokers.com. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
This is Pat Bradley, and Happy New Year from the Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. Maybe you made a New Year resolution to eat better, and Wood Grill Buffet has a huge 200-item buffet of fresh, delicious dishes to make the New Year special. Or maybe your resolution is to lose weight. Wood Grill is a huge salad bar and lots of hot veggie items. We'll also cater and bring all the food to you, and you can get it with a quick call or online order to pick up. If you're like me, let's enjoy some great basketball and some great food from Wood Grill Buffet. Two of my favorite things. They're open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner at the Congo Road exit in Benton.
Bass tournaments and some of the best fishing spots in the state. It's Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge and his crew. Fishing Arkansas is presented by shelter agent Jamie Marsh, Stanley Hardware, and Sunrise Outfitters. Fishing Arkansas, Sunday mornings with Big Sarge.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. The caller on Drive Time Sports was irritated with Arkansas AD Hunter Yurichek, and he was irritated with host Rick Schaefer for sticking up for him. Accusing the former Hog SID of unwarranted optimism, he said, "Rick, I love you, I like you, but you would see sunshine in the midst of tornadic activity." Now that's funny. But really, don't we need optimism during times like this? Keep on the sunny side, Rick. We want you on that wall. We need you on that wall. The good folks at Double B's are high on the hogs, and we are here to help you keep your optimism alive. Come on in for some snacky treats, delicious drinks, and a tank of gas. We have the things that you need. Now that warrants optimism. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
103.7 The Buzz is your home for Arkansas Razorback basketball. Coverage is brought to you by Lion Legal Services, Kaufman by Design West, Bell Chevrolet, Network Services Group, and Windrock Automotive. Razorback basketball on your home of the Hogs, 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. It's a new year, and we're kicking it off with an inventory blowout sale. We're taking up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Whether you've had your eye on it, been dreaming about it, or waiting for the perfect time, this is your moment. At HJ Trailer Sales, we pride ourselves on exceptional customer service and reliability. Kick off the year right, save big, and start fresh with up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Visit HJ Trailer Sales today, off Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or online at HJTrailersales.com.
Join the zone each Monday for game balls and jock straps, brought to you by 8 Caddies Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their game balls and jock straps on the zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by 8 Caddies Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for game balls and jock straps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
It was the guy in this building, or woman, that you would not trust if you told him that information. That
3, 2, 1.
Trey Schaap.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. They'll be in the state of Arkansas in a few days.
Oh, that's right. KC and the Sunshine Band playing. Is it Friday or Saturday night? Sold out at Oaklawn. All right.
Oaklawn? Cool.
Real quick, this is what Michael Turner said. What year was this? It would have been 2022.
Like 18, 19? Oh, okay.
I think that's right. It says 2022 on the
No,
deadline.
you're probably right.
It says there's a lot of people that are good fans, some aren't so great fans. If you read Twitter after the game, it can get into your mind a little bit. So that's when he came out. Ruskin didn't like that and teed off on him. And said
I don't think that's that bad.
I don't either. He just, I don't think it was worth what he said to him.
Listen, the way fans are talking
No.
let the players talk back.
Someone says here, David, this is from Savage. I won one of those Turner watches and I love it. So there you go. Someone says here, Glock brand watch sounds like something you'd wear as a teenager.
Whoa!
I imagine, Justin, I have a funny feeling that's not an inexpensive watch. I would imagine it's.
Would it pay for a new
It's
meter?
not crazy expensive.
Well, what's crazy
but-
expensive? How much it cost?
Well, I mean, like, it's not
How
like
much it cost?
a Rolex.
How much it cost?
Yeah.
How much it cost?
It's like $800.
Whoa!
What did you say your other
Jeez,
line
for a
was that
watch?
you liked? The other kind of watch, the line you like?
I mean, I like
Tag Heuer.
I like a
Tag
ton
Heuer.
of
Tag Heuer. You were. I don't know.
Tag
watches.
Heuer.
I've got
Heuer.
a few different brands.
Yeah.
Citizen.
Mine's an
There's another one
iPhone.
that Kate bought me that I forget.
I knew a guy.
I
that,
like that Turner when I wear.
I knew a guy.
Luminox, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I knew a guy that really used to. I mean, he was a watch collector and buyer, and man, he had like. My deal is that I guess you don't wear all of them. You get used to wearing
I feel
one.
naked
I do
without
too.
a watch
I do too.
on.
What about you, Roger?
I have to.
Yeah, I'm the
even
same
though everybody has their phone to look at and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing my wedding ring or
Yeah.
something.
When I get-
if I don't have my watch on.
When I go full suit, I put on that Turner. It's a big
Gotcha.
It's a big face. It's a big face. Problem is that I have my shirts altered, and then I have the sleeves a little tight. I have the buttons moved over on that one as well, and so I really can't. It doesn't do well on top of my shirt.
And I like the way a watch looks on your
a man.
arm, as a man.
Yep.
Yes, I like the way it looks. And so of course some of them are more masculine than others. Hey, somebody made this comment, Roger. I wanted to tell it to you real quick. Jeff in Monticello.
Yep.
If anyone is or was an original 609er, if Boogie Shoes played after the national anthem, we all knew Tommy was out that day. So do you remember that to where
You know
maybe
what?
you would punch up?
No, because we did do that a few times. We took off a song. We may have played Boogie Shoes, yes, because that's why we have it. Or 9 to 5. You remember? You wanted to play 9 to 5.
I remember 9 to 5.
And I think you changed the Elvis song. Well, no, we changed the Elvis song.
For the new show. Yeah.
Well,
we
what
did, we
was
did
the
that.
old one?
It used to be Suspicious Minds.
Was it
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Wow.
Right? What is
It doesn't sound fast enough.
What was it if it was Suspicious
I don't
Minds?
know. I guess we could probably look up.
Oh, my gosh.
What was the name of the
Justin,
show?
you remember
No
Justin
Name
Akery joins
Opening?
us.
I'm trying to think. I don't think it was Suspicious Minds.
What was the original song that went so long?
Your song?
Yeah. Not the one we have now, Promised
I
Land.
thought it was CC Ryder.
CC Ryder, thank you. Yeah, CC Ryder, thank you.
Forgive me for saying he wouldn't know. Thank you. I said it as you were saying. That's exactly what
I
it
won't
was.
tell you what I'm thinking about you.
I don't think Justin
I can
Akery,
see.
you guys had a high enough scoring game last night. My God,
Dude.
100-90.
I am so
Good
proud
Lord.
of UCA right
What
now.
a game.
What a great
This is
hoodie.
the best. This is probably the best iteration of Division I basketball in 20. It's been 25
iteration.
years,
Very nice.
or 20 years. They joined.
That you've seen. Yeah.
No, I mean I've watched them all.
That's what I'm
I mean
saying.
since they moved up to Division
Yeah,
One, 6-2 in conference, and it is they're fun to watch. Cam Hunter's
100-90. I mean, that's nuts.
and they were down by 5 at the break, David. It was very impressive comeback, and once they got tied, you could tell like Queens kind of puckered up. It was really cool, and it's the last time they're going to play there. So
Who's the kid that hit the deep three near the end of the game? I just saw it on the news last night.
I'm not sure. I should have known. I called it.
Let's say, come on, man.
There were a lot of threes. Cole McCormick hit some. Cam Hunter's the best player on the team. He hit 31 last night, which he was 2 off
Where's
his.
he from?
He's from Bryant.
Okay. Yeah.
2 off his career high, which was also at Queens 3 years ago. So he likes playing there, obviously.
I'm
But
telling you, you go to watch a game, and you watch it, and it's 100-90.
Bro, it
That's
was fun.
non-stop action.
it was so much
Yeah,
fun. Yeah, it was great. I'm so proud of those guys.
What's going on your show today?
So we actually have a special guest in studio today, and Rich Thompson's going to join us. Now, if that name doesn't ring a bell, he was the head coach at National Park College down in Hot Springs.
Yeah.
And he is a former Traveler player, and now he's the Travelers manager. So he's going to join us in studio. He's hanging out in my office right now. And Pat Bradley's going to be on, thanks to the Wood Grill Buffet. We've got Dr. O'Malley on from UAMS Ortho. Mayor Scott is on. We'll get an update from him on what we're doing out here to get things back up and running. Then Zach's going to join us from Oaklawn at 12:30 so we can see what the latest odds are. And, man, we went through some of the prop bets on the podcast. It is insanity.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
Who are we riding?
How many? I think I'm going to go with those. Seattle, yeah.
I'll tell you one of my favorite bets. They've got the bands, like how much your team wins by.
Yeah.
So you pick which team you like, 1-6 and 7-12. And 1-6, I think, is like plus 250, and 7-12 is maybe plus 400. You throw a little bit at both of those if you really like Seattle, which I understand.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good wager, better than betting. And you don't have to have any line. All they do is win the game.
How many different bets? I was listening
I
to
guess
some of
between those two numbers.
I was listening to y'all's show this morning. How many total bets on the Super Bowl? Maybe I heard it yesterday.
I don't know.
It had to be today. What is today?
He'll give us an update.
A crazy number.
1 million.
Yeah. The other thing, how about this, Justin? And I know you'll know this because I think you guys might have interviewed him, or I know you heard him give him a speech because we had to bleep it. Todd Monken becomes the 4th Broilsworth finalist in 2 weeks to be an NFL head coach. And he was a guy, Roger, if you remember, he was dropping some dimes from the mic.
Did he drive?
I don't remember, but he was the Georgia offensive coordinator, and he was spicy.
Then no.
He would be fun to play for, I think.
I would think so, too.
He's a plain speaker.
He's 60 years old, so other fans probably aren't excited about that, but he was fun at that mic, man. He was F-bombing it, and
we kept looking at each other, and we're like, we're probably going to get fined. Although, this is great radio. I really don't care that much.
It is. Yeah,
the guy that drove was from up north. Who was that? Because he got another job
it was
after
the guy
that.
from Oklahoma City that got the job at Ohio State.
He was on the phone. That's it. My bad.
When he went to Penn State and didn't do well there. He should have probably won the Broilsworth a couple years ago. Jim Knowles.
He did.
Jim Knowles. Is
Thank
who
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But anyway,
I could have sat here all week.
That's
Never.
okay.
But you knew CC
Okay,
Ryder.
Christian, thanks for sitting in again, man. Appreciate
Thanks,
you
Christian.
so much for
We
doing
appreciate
that.
it. Let's talk Robert Mitchum movies after the show.
JM, good job, buddy.
Thanks, Justin.
Roger Scott's going to go to the mayor's office and try to see if he can get his water paid.
Try to get some free water.
The mayor's calling. I don't want free water, you buddy. Just want a discount.
Well, maybe ask
What's
for
the matter
free
with that?
heat. Some free heat, too.
I don't want any free heat. Y'all are you know what? That's fine. Justin.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. We appreciate it. Be safe out there. Zone's up next.
Listen for Rick Schaefer on Morning Mayhem, brought to you by Bradford Marine and ATV. Boating season is right around the corner, and Bradford Marine, with 7 statewide locations, has the perfect boat for your family. Selling fun since 1971. Online at BradfordMarine.com.
The time has come to address something that you